Hiya gang. Just gonna hit the cycler, then we're good to go. 3.
You know I love you. Also, yay Bonja.
If I don't hear at least 10 hey bankers, I am turning this stream right around and we will go home.
Bonta, our favorite bank. Bonanza.
Hello, everybody. Welcome the hell in. Oh, hey,
What is
Simon.
a slime? Just a miserable little puddle of secrets.
That's true. That's true. He's a little miserable puddle of secrets. He's a metaphor, actually. I learned this about Slimon. On his stat sheet, it doesn't say slime anymore. It says metaphor. Ow! Ow! Are you trying to heal me or hurt me? Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It is wonderful to see you. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Noelle. Hi, Lance. Hi, Red. Hi, Nestor. Who else we got? Who else we got? I see the system goddess in the chat. Ow! Let's see. I got Weebs! Weebs, hi, Weebs! Hello. Also, hi, Lance. Lance, I know you're in here. How you guys doing today? How's your day? Please tell me how things are going. It's not my story to tell, but anybody who,
Weeboo weeboo. Weeboo triple berry supreme. QBGB rock and roll noise production. How goofy can I get with
Greetings
this
as
before
I
it
make
breaks?
dinner today.
Boo boo weeble weeble crack out.
That's correct, Slimon. That is a science fact, Slimon, what you just said. It's proven. It's peer-reviewed. Devout Childers, thank you so much for the sub. Hello. Hello and welcome into the shop today, Devout Shoulders. It is nice to have you. What are you having for dinner? What are you making? Also, congrats on 9 months. That's a whole baby. What are we gonna name it? I recommend Skrunklosaur. How do you feel about Skrunklosaur for a baby name? Skrunklosaur if it's a boy, or if it's a girl, Skrunklosaur. Printers, hello. I love you, Printers. So, for those who don't know, and he did tweet about it, so I'm comfortable saying at least this much. My buddy Boncho was in the hospital for like 2.5 days. He's still there. He hasn't been discharged yet, but he had some heart issues. As we know, Boncha has a heart issue. He's talked about it on stream before. And we were all pretty worried about him. He underwent a procedure, and it went well. It went well. He's awake. He's doing good. I'm thanking every god. I've been praying for like 24 hours straight. I'm pooped, gang. But my boy is okay, and I think I'm all cried out at this point, so it's time for stream, baby. We're here, business as usual. We're gonna give some fucking normalcy back to this world. Yeah, so you're gonna make some baked ziti? Hell yeah, Devout. I love a baked ziti. You know, I know another dude who loves a baked ziti too. And we're gonna have to make a bunch of it. A bunch of it. We gotta summon all our love and admiration for the bunch and send it directly into his brain. Yeah, I'm asking people to spirit bomb him. I want a hasty recovery for my boy. My good Tanuki friend, the tired Tanuki VTuber. We're gonna throw him a quick shout out, actually. We're gonna do shout out Bancha VT. This fella. If you don't know him, if you're not already following him, get in there. This is one of my best friends in the world. This is an incredible performer. He's a ton of fun. He's one of the kindest, sweetest, most genuine people I've ever met in my life.
Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and don't save Bancha for later. Or do save him for later, I guess. I guess you could save him for later by following him, and then you would have Bancha anytime you wanted to. Bancha on tap. The real live Bancha is coming back to stream in probably a couple days because he can't stay away from work, so. But we're gonna make sure he gets enough rest, which is very important. But yeah, no business as usual. You're gonna flutter and be carefree. Is that not business as usual, TTP? I will flutter carefree as much as I can today. You know what? Yeah, it's a little celebration. Let's be a little light. Let's be a little fluttery, baby. Just don't push him around the edge of your plate for an hour. No. If you don't finish your Bancha, you don't get to go outside. I'm sorry. You have to stay inside and play Nintendo games. But all we have is Snake, Rattle, and Roll. So you will have to play Snake, Rattle, and Roll until you finish your Bancha. Have you ever played that game? Have you ever punished yourself with Snake, Rattle, and Roll? I love that game too, Noelle, but you gotta admit, it's punishing. It was brutal. Yeah, Iron Bite. Good job, Iron Bite. Well done. Well done, dude. We're big on Bancha prep around here. Gotta make sure you have enough Bancha to last all week. Yeah, you put some in the freezer. And it's good for portion control, too. If you want to get just, like, 200 Bancharies. 200 Bancharies per portion. And then you can have, like, 3 portions for, like, a solid meal. Or, like, 1 portion for a snack, you know? I think that's, clips versus VODs, right? That's the metaphor here. You love a 6-day weekend? Hell yeah, Willie! You got a 6-day weekend? That's awesome. That's rad as hell, dude. What are you gonna do? You got any plans? You gonna chill out? You gonna relax? You gonna light yourself on fire and protest climate change? You could do anything. 6 days. That's enough time to plan like a murder. You could literally do anything. Not that I recommend doing a murder. Unless, you know, you want to do a murder. In which case, you know, you'll face the legal consequences and all. But, like, you know, live your life. I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. I get a 6-day weekend starting Saturday, too. Hell yeah! Is it like a holiday or something? Why are people getting 6-day weekends? I know, that's rad. Speaking as a streamer, that's rad as hell. It means more people have time to watch, but... I heard murder and was summoned. Hello, Moose and Monk. Moose are very deadly. It's true. You're the last surviving North American megafauna. Did you know that? Moose is terrifying. You ever see that video of the moose, like, snow plowing through the Canadian wilderness and the snow is just flying 30 feet in the air? They'll kill you. A moose will kill you. A moose will kill you tonight, actually. A moose will find your house, it will bust in your door, and it will slowly whisper the names of the people that you have wronged as it drives its antlers into your heart. A moose will literally kill you. Hi, Moosin! Thank you for the follow! That's super nice of you. Hello! If you don't know me, my name is Lumina, Liciduous Alexandria, Moet, Choco Taco, Hydro Puncher, everything went better than expected. First try, perfect timing, Lilia. But you can call me Lumi or Lumina for short. And at the moment, I'm very short. I have been cursed woefully. Oh, cruel fate, by my horrible chat. This nightmare existence into which I must dwell, in which I am a tiny and adorable pixie. Normally I'm a little taller than this. Also, hello, Salty Boy. I did not say hello to you before, but I did not miss you. Hello, welcome in. Welcome to the Atelier. Those of you who know me know that I am the proprietor of Atelier Lumi, which is the shop you see before you. It's a shop and it's a workshop where we do some crafting from time to time. We make stuff. We leave pretties on the floor. It's fine. And you'll find the shop is open 24/7 now, or at least whenever I am live. There are some buttons at the bottom of your screen. If you're on desktop, you can enable the heat map extension, which is over here. It's this little button right over here. You can enable the heat extension, and that will give you the power to click those buttons at the bottom of the screen to spend your rupees in the shop and buy things like potions and golf balls to throw at me. and you'll find a number of commands to increase your rupee balance by using channel points or selling a random item out of your inventory. It's like a whole thing we do here. We do like a whole thing here. It's super nice to have you in. Or if you're on mobile, you can use the buy commands, like buy 6. Like this, in the chat. And oh, I did that to myself. Blech! No, the fairy spell doesn't reverse itself, Soul. The fairy spell actually stacks. At the... Ow! At the moment, I'm cursed for a little over an hour. There's a very expensive redeem people can use to curse me with the fairy curse for an hour. And anytime somebody else redeems it or throws that potion, that 3 potion, that potion in the 3rd slot is a fairy elixir. I made it myself out of fairy dust. It adds a minute on to my fairy timer. So, it's cumulative. It is, it's curse. I had a scroll, it was in the slot right here. It was a nice scroll. I was going to teach you guys the fairy spell so you could use it yourself, but some jokester went around and turned it into a Twitch redeem, which, since I am a fey creature, functions as a curse. But yeah, so here's the Atelier. This is the shop. This is where I live. This is where I dwell. This is where I do my commerce. Close call there. And this is where I play video games and yell sometimes. So, welcome in. You didn't want to stack it? Sorry, Soul. It's the nature of the beast. Yeah, please. Oh, woeful fate. Oh, I hate being small and adorable so much. Oh, it's terrible. You've inflicted this on me. Oh, mercy, please do not use the fairy spell or fairy curse redeems to add on to my timer. It's, oh, misery, oh, calamity and woe, as they say in SPACE. Sorry about the hammer, Lumi. I heard Pretty wanted a hammer wielding class. I mean, I want that. Ryusei was saying, with the Final Fantasy Live letter, that his theory was that we're getting Painter or Pictomancer, like Realm from Final Fantasy VI, and that's why Yoshifi was wearing a shirt with the Ninja Turtles, because they're all named after famous artists. Which, that's the most convincing argument I've heard so far about what class we're getting in Final Fantasy XIV next. What can 100 rupees get me? Any one of the potions, actually, Salty Boy. Any one of the potions. You're almost to the power bracelet. That's 350. That's got power. It's a bracelet that has power in it. You know, so... You know, it's the power bracelet. What else do you need to know? I love the power bracelet. It's so bad. Hi, Wayne! Hi, Huntress! Hello! Welcome in. I am a tiny pixie, and I have fragile, toothpick-like bones. Hi, Gaspacho! Hello! Also, 1986 Karate Kid. Hello, Daniel-san! Welcome in. Happy birthday to you. I hope that for your birthday, you get some new wax to wax the car... to wax the car with. Or perhaps a leg to sweep. That would be nice. Sweep the leg, Johnny, sweep the leg. How's it going today? We're relieved today. I'm not gonna split hairs here. I'm not gonna pretend that we weren't all really stressed. My friend Boncho is in the hospital. Boncho VT. A VTuber I shout out constantly, one of my closest friends in the world. My boy was in the hospital for a while. He was pretty sick, so he's doing better. He's not out of the hospital, but he had a procedure today and it went really well. So we're all just kind of coasting on relief right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's feeling better. Knowing what happened, I'm sure he's feeling better now that it's over. It's just a big old relief, you know. Oh, shield spell. Thanks, shield spell. Power does sound intriguing. I do enjoy picking Ganon in Smash. He has power too! I mean, it's never really helped him. He's never won, really. But he does have power. And like that one time, you know, and he was like, "Stop them, you imbeciles! Now hit them like this!" And he like shadow boxed for a bit. You guys remember that when Ganon did that? That's a thing he canonically did. Back to back, Princess Fist! And then Link belts the two of them together and then won't let Zelda go until she kisses him, and that's kind of weird and consent violating, but you know, it was the 80s, it was a weird time, nobody knew about those things. Hello, Char! Hello, Char, welcome back! It's nice to see you! Char, who I met on good old VT Social. Yeah, I'm really glad my friend is doing better too. We're all pretty relieved. You know, gang, if you've hung around for a little bit, you'll know we have like a circle here. We have like a little circle. It's me and Bancha and Misa and Carnage, and you know, there's like a little group of us who raid into each other. Ryusei's there, Prini's there, and we're all like, we all raid into each other, and we all support each other, and we're constantly promoting each other's content and spreading the sort of positivity between our circle. So Bancha's very important to us. We love that boy. We love that boy very much, and we're glad he's doing better. Hello, Gala! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh, and Scott is here as well. Hello, I mean, I'm unsurprised. Gala was streaming, that means Scott was there. Hello, Gala! Welcome in! Thank you for bringing your wonderful community by. Let me turn this music down just a little bit. It feels like it's a little loud. Although it is Termina Field, so it's nice. Hello, Gala! Hello, Gala's wonderful community. How was your stream? How are things? It's a little late for you, isn't it? Aren't you across the pond? I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope you're doing very well. For those of you who may not know, if you've come in with a raid, my name is Lumina, Lascivious Alexandria, Moet, Taco Taco, Hydro Puncher, everything went better than expected. First try, perfect timing, Lilyhoof, and here's a clip of Gala.
That fucking owned. I love that. Very much enjoyed that. That was awesome. The vibes, impeccable.
Impeccable.
Very unsettling.
Can't be picked.
I love point and click because I'm not very good at running away from stuff. So point and click suits me down to the ground. Does anyone know of any other games like this so that I can play those also? Because that
what game was it that you were playing? Tales from Candleforth.
It
pretty rad.
Scared me, so it gets a 10.
I don't know what the clip is about.
What,
but...
when the fucking, the head fell down? Oh, look, there's another, wish list.
But damn, Gala, I gotta say, I love your model. I love your vocal quality. You have a lot of screen appeal. I hope you know that.
I'm just gonna go on.
So hello! So let's see. We watched memes and traumatized chat with cursed Marvel knowledge. Are we talking like Howard the Duck level of cursed Marvel knowledge? Or are we talking like Gen 1 Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel knowledge? Or are we perhaps talking about the fact that Marvel Animation Studios that would eventually make the X-Men cartoon is... is the same animation company that made both the D&D cartoon in the 70s and Bucky O'Hare in the 80s. Did you know that was Marvel Studios? Did you know? That animation studio eventually went on to make the X-Men cartoon. A little bit of cartoon knowledge for you there. Because I mainlined Bucky O'Hare like 3 days ago. I watched the whole series back to back and I read the original comic it's based on, which is very different. I didn't know it existed. We're talking Sandman going inside Spider-Man till he exploded. Unrelated to Spider-Man, which is a variant of Spider-Man where he turned into a swarm of sentient radioactive spiders and assumed the form of a man beneath the costume, but was in fact just spiders. It's truly a very dark story. But Sandman also very dark. Sandman also very gay. Sandman like delightfully gay. If you haven't at least watched the Netflix series, it's worth it. Bucky O'Hare Discourse is back. Bucky O'Hare Discourse never left, Noel. Also, hello, Blumbles! The D&D cartoon was more fun than it had any right to be. You are correct. Objectively correct. And also, the D&D cartoon cast makes a cameo appearance in the D&D movie that came out recently with Chris Pine. The D&D cartoon crew is in that movie in a couple of spots. Also, they're in the Feywild campaign path that Wizards published, which was Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They're canonically in that. They have block stats, so... I love Spiders, man. He's my fave. He's so funny. Gala, you got a fucked up sense of humor. It's a dark storyline. It's tragedy. He's like, I'm such a monster. Ugh, behind the mask, what am I? It's so tragic. How is that funny? It's just not funny, Gala. Maybe there's stuff I don't know. Yes, Iron Bite. I said Bucky. Captain Bucky O'Hare. Also, the creator of Bucky O'Hare has never watched an episode of the cartoon, and he hates the theme song. Which is wild to me, right? He designed those characters. This is trivia I didn't know. Let's croak us some toads! Number one, Deadeye Duck was supposed to have a Scottish accent, but the voice actor brought kind of like a city-dwelling pirate vibe, which was cool for a space pirate. The characters in Bucky O'Hare, note their belts, and their hands have those little, like, pegs on them. They are designed with 3mm pegs in mind so that they could be turned into action figures. It was supposed to be a franchise from the jump. But there was a shipping problem the year that Bucky O'Hare hit the airwaves when the season aired. And there were just as many Buckies and Deadeyes sent as there were, like, Blinkies. So the Buckies, of course, and the Willy DeWitts sold out immediately, and it was shelves full of secondary characters, and nobody wanted them. And it was a disaster for marketing. And the creator of Bucky O'Hare credits that with why the series never got picked up for a second season. But the original comic is like a tongue-in-cheek, scathing critique of capitalism and bureaucracy. It's, like, kind of adult. Bruce, the engineer, the Beetlejuice and Berserker Baboon, which is a name that sounds like a funny cartoon name, that's also a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek, like, reference to sci-fi being a little overwritten. It's clever. He dies. In the cartoon, it's like, oh, he's attained oneness with the Aniverse. No, he dies. He's vaporized by Toad Maser Blasts. And it's a very funny exchange where Blinky, the android first class, is like, oh, Calamity, and whoa, Bruce has been vaporized by an ion blast. And then Bucky in the cockpit is like, I'm gonna go down to engineering and see this mess for myself. And then he comes down, and there's a panel where he's, like, climbing into the engineering bay, and he's like, oh, alright, what's up, Blinky? Is it as bad as I think? And Blinky looks at him and goes, Bruce is very dead, sir. And Bucky's like, no, the damage to the ship. It's very funny. Also, yes, I am talking to a ghoul VTuber, that's true. Eating people is top ghoul humor. I mean, I'm more on the Shantae side of things than the Roddy Top side of things, but I think we could get a cool dynamic going. I think we could get a vibe going. I'm pink and magical, and you're ghoulish and macabre. I think that's wonderful. But yeah, I should say, if you're interested even remotely in Bucky O'Hare, just read Bucky O'Hare comic. It's 5 individual issues that were wrapped together into a trade paperback, which is a much better edit with better art positioning and dialogue flow. So if you find the trade paperback, it's just the one issue. Read that instead. It's the, like, original, like, 1980 whatever version. The 1990 something is the 5 issues. Strongly recommend, if you have any interest in it, reading the comic, because it was a really good read. And there's a weird, like, mysterious character who shows up in the arcade game who's like a mouse in, like, a Grecian robe who's floating. And he has dialogue and stuff. He's from the comic! He wasn't in the cartoon! He's from the original comic. Also, hello, Abandoned Bad Dragon toy. I also abandoned Bad Dragon when they had that scandal. But you know what? We got our tentacles from ethical sources now. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome in. It is nice to have you here. My name is Lumina, Lascivious Alexandria, Moet, Taco, Hydro Puncher, everything was better than expected. First try, perfect timing, Lily Hoof. But you can call me Lumi or Lumina for short. And I was talking about Bucky O'Hare. Today we're going to play some Atelier Marie remake. But you say Bucky, I said Bucky. Captain Bucky O'Hare! We're talking about one of my favorite cartoon shows of yesteryear. Because that show is, you know, it aged better than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show from the 80s. Which is to say, it still had its weird obsession with Orientalism for an episode. It had a whole episode about the ninja and the samurai, and it's, like, really cringy. But most of the show, this song is so much louder than the other one. Hold on. most of the show aged pretty well. And the show deals with some dark themes, deals with death and slavery, like... I mean, it's there. It's got a little bit of the critique of bureaucracy, because the first 2 episodes are Bucky is like, here's footage of my entire homeworld getting, like, re-terraformed into a swamp, and everybody getting, like, chased away and enslaved. And the bureaucracy's like, yes, but can we spare the money to help you? So, like, and that goes away after, like, the 2nd episode, but... Free-range, grass-fed tentacles. Yeah, only the best. Only the best for us and my viewers. If we're gonna have an abandoned Bad Dragon toy, we're gonna make sure that we're gonna get some good replacements. That's what I'm getting at. And thank you for the hydrate, ABD. I guess I could just call you Dragon. But I think ABD is pretty cool, too. I'm gonna take a little sippy. Also, Hero Horror, welcome in. Thank you for popping in. Devouring people whole, hilarious. It's so good. Ah! There's metal slimes in there. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The rupees soothe my wounded, battered body. That's Slime Squad, baby. Also, hey, Blade, welcome in. What was I gonna say? I've had to have stream muted for a bit. What a thing to come back to. What, tentacles? Listen, Nestor, there's not a lot of time I'm not talking about tentacles. I'm just saying. Okay, no, I think I actually caught up. I thought I missed something, but... Sky doesn't get enough love and that saddens me. Yet! So what happened there is somebody threw a monster pheromone potion at me. Those are made for the discarded slime corpses that dry up around here after the slime attacks. It attracts monsters. And so... Ugh. Woo! Okay! I think we're back here. Hello, Carnage! Thank you for leaving that window open. Really appreciate it. It's very funny when I get bodied. Oh, I took too much damage to come back. Oh, wow. Thanks so much for the rupees. Thanks so... Oh, wow. Thanks for stacking up that duration. You know, I would love to greet my friends who came into chat. Ugh. Ah, thanks for the shield spell. Yeah, get out of here, Pikmin. Blue Pikmin. You can't hurt me. Thank you for the shield spell. Oh, thank you for rudely paying 500 rupees, Kaizad. Pretty much the one thing that could have disrupted me with a shield spell. This is when you're in retail. When you're in retail and you say, hey, you have to pay for that, and someone complies maliciously. That's what this is. So hang on. Hang on. Hi, Misa. Misa, gang, you gotta give me a second. I'm gonna give Misa a hug. This hug is just for Misa. Nobody else take it, okay? Anyway. We've all had a, that is a lot of rupees. We've all had a pretty stressful couple days, but none more than our buddy Boncha, so please make sure you give him lots of love next time you see him, okay? Yeah, we really got all the lovely people. We really got all of my favorite people in here today. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, in retail as a reward. That's me, baby. Yeah, Kaisa, thank you for coming in. How much time is left on that stank potion? Hold on. Stanky bad potion. Shield duration, 89 seconds. Stanky bad potion. Where is my stank duration counter? There's the wild magic duration. I actually don't see my counter. I have the whole thing set up. Where is it? Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's... Oh, no, it's at 0. Okay, it ended. Just stanky forever. I mean, I am a stinky fawn. But at the moment I'm small, so I'm little stinky. I'm small stinky. You know, it's a very intense smell, but it only exudes about 6 inches. Hi, Nero! Nero, welcome in! Hello! Nice to have you. Also, Quinn! Hello, Quinn. Thank you for the yay boncha. Gang, if I don't see 10 yay bonchas in, like, the next minute, I'm gonna turn the stream around and we will go home. We won't go to McDonald's. I hope you understand. Hope you understand. Can I get a yay boncha in chat? That's what we're celebrating today. He hasn't talked about it yet. I don't think he's made any announcements or anything.
New title acquired, a little stinky.
That's me! And the iris out on my face. I don't think he's made any announcements on it yet today. But I will say he made a tweet like 2 days ago that he was going to the hospital. And today we got some good news. And he's probably coming home really soon. So, we're celebrating. Boncha lived through another nightmare, and he's doing good. Thanks for the yay Bonchas, chat! We love this man absolutely to death.
Oh my, what is that? That smell I smell with my Slidos.
Ooh, that smell.
Is that the blood? Oh, the sweet blood. It sings to
Can't
me.
just smell that smell.
New
It's enough to
title
make a
acquired,
slime sick.
sweet bean.
Slimeman, you don't drink blood. You drink other bodily fluids. Mostly you drink sugar syrup. I gotta message my wife real quick. Hold on. I just realized I forgot an important relationship thing. I bought you some Pepsi while I was at the store because I love you and I wanted to save you some effort on the way home. Heart emoji. There we go. I'm a good wife. She's at work today, after 2 weeks of COVID. So let me tell you, gang, it has been a rough fucking month. After 2 weeks of COVID, we've missed a lot of work, and we've lost a lot of money, we've missed a lot of work. She's back in the office today, finally. So I wanted to make sure she had a nice treat to come home to. Yeah, carnage. I mean, fully, for me, this is not meant to downplay anything, and obviously, Lumi's stress level is the most important thing right now, right? But my shit started in May. Genuinely, May 4th is when my series of fucking awful events started, and it just hasn't stopped for me. So, I mean, we all deserve a damn break, right? And I'm learning now, talking to my friends, that a lot of us have been going through really nasty stuff for the last couple of months. So, like, God, am I glad we have each other. You know? Like, the filter's off, gang. The gloves are off. The filter is gone. This is raw, unadulterated Lumi sewage spewing forth from the pipe, just pooling up around your ankles and sticking to you, and it climbs you a little bit like Hex's toxic lobe. That's the Lumi you're getting today. Unfiltered, direct from the tap Lumi. Just put your mouth directly on the exhaust of the Twitch car and inhale deeply. That's me today. It's been a really goddamn rough couple of months.
Positivity and well wishes to your friends and loved ones.
Yeah, honestly. Tell your friends you love them. Don't be shy about it. They'll be like, "Ugh, that's so cringy." Don't care. I don't care. I don't care if it's cringy. Tell your friends you love them. Last month was really bad for you. These last few days has finally been getting better. Quiltaz, I'm really glad to hear that. Quiltaz. And Devout Shoulders, thank you for the well wishes. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. You can probably still hear it in my voice. I am still coofing quite a bit from the COVID, but the fever is gone and the rash is mostly gone. So, you know. It's a good thing I'm due for new work boots in September. Yeah! Get some ass kickers. Get some real ass kicker work boots. Getting a break from life is neat. Be pretty rad. That'd be pretty rad. I think we could all use it. Coughing and wheezing. Yeah, that's me, baby. I'm a couple of Gen 1 Pokemon. No more itchy. Only a little itchy, Misa. Only a little bit. Thankfully. I tell you, gang, COVID, I'll spare you the grisly details, but COVID sucks. The Arcturus strain is specifically especially bad. It comes with a very scary, very high fever. And in some people it manifests with a horrible rash. And they're like, oh, I got a rash on my arm. I got a rash on my chest. I got a rash over like 80% of my body. And it persisted for over a week. It's the itchiest I've ever been in my life. I felt like I did when I was a kid and I fell into poison ivy and didn't realize what I had fallen into. And my whole body was swollen up. It's really bad. Get your shots. Get your damn shots. I know it's scary because it's like, oh, well, I'll be sick for 2 or 3 days. It's worth it. Our roommate, Hyperluminary, got his shots. He got this strain of COVID. He was out for a day. He slept for like 16 hours. He had a pretty high fever. Fever broke. He coughed for like 3 or 4 days afterwards. He was fine. I am 3 weeks out and still recovering. Get your shots. It's better than getting the virus.
Big hugs to everyone. Life ran out of lemons, so it resorted to monkey wrenches. So I hope no one gets hit too bad. And remember that when life gets tired from throwing them, you pick up those wrenches, and you make life pay.
That's the plan, Slimon. That's the plan. We're gonna take this life, we're gonna grab it by its cojones, and we are going to drag it screaming into the configuration we want it in. We have fought too hard and too long, endured too many nightmares and indignities to let life tear us down. We are going to take life and we are going to rip it into shreds and rebuild it into a version that we want. And that's kind of my whole vibe, so, welcome into the stream. That's why we do the self-actualization exercise. That's just, normally I put it more nicely than that. Normally it's a little less combative. Let's hope I didn't get sun poisoning today at work. Ironbite, if you're working out in the sun, you gotta be wearing appropriate SPF sunscreen. You gotta be wearing sunscreen, buddy. I hope you didn't get sun poisoning too. At least as a kid, you can chalk it down to rash
when
decisions.
Life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't
Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What the hell am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager! Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons! Do you know who I am? I am the man who's gonna burn your house down! With the lemons! I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down! Thanks, Slimon. That's very good. That's a little Portal 2. It's a little Portal 2 humor for you there. Cave Johnson, baby. Cave Johnson, the inventor of aperture science. Misa, if you haven't played Portal 2, you should. It's very funny. I took a slightly combative attitude into my job interview today, and so the background check goes fast enough. I'll be starting as early as next week. Yeah, you mentioned earlier, Void. Congratulations. Congrats on probably getting a job. It's all about selling yourself, really. Your qualifications count for a bit, but when you're in the interview phase, they want to see you be assertive. They want to see you be a person who's going to make good decisions and is going to be very confident in yourself. That's what they want. That's what soft skills are about. And this is a thing that I, who was raised, as a white kid, and raised male, that's kind of the vibe. That's the eye contact, the firm handshake, the stand up straight, button your collar all the way up, wear a tie, know how to tie a tie. All of these things, the basics of it are that they're contributing to an image of, I know what I'm doing. And that's what they're looking for. They want someone who knows what they are doing, who has their ducks in a row and knows where they're at. And that's what it really boils down to. So you come in there with that, you say combative attitude, I say assertive. I say you asserted yourself on your surroundings, and that's your attitude. Fist fight life in the Denny's parking lot, you don't stop till the cops pull you off the body? Pfft, please. Like that would stop me. Okay. Got some finance news. Cool. I beat it recently, like a few months ago. Oh, you played Portal 2? Hell yeah. Okay, good. Good. I knew you played the first one. I wasn't sure if you'd played the second one. I never knew it was a Portal reference. I just thought it was a clip of J.K. Simmons yelling about lemons that was caught on camera. No, that's Cave Johnson. Spoilers for Portal 2. The story is that Cave Johnson is the founder of Aperture Science, but he got sick and died. And he's raging. Part of the plot line is Cave Johnson trying to figure out how to cope with grief. And he copes with grief in a very human way. And then he copes with grief in a very science fiction way. And that's what kicks off the plot of Portal. Got to play a show during the weekend with friends, and it was so much fun. Oh, you're playing a show? Hell yeah! What'd you play? Did you do like a whole... You're a musician, right? So you did like a concert set? Boncha has now been Gang. Boncha's going home. Thank you for telling me, Misa. There are no words. Hey, Boncha. Thank you for telling me, Misa. It's like Mr. House, except instead of being evil Disney men stuck in a computer, he has Lemonade. He's also evil Disney man stuck in a computer if you play the VR game. But it's a giant Cave Johnson head with a computer in it. There's a whole thing. You get dumped at the bottom of Aperture, and as you work your way back up, you hear recordings from Cave Johnson, so you hear snippets from the past, and work your way forward in time. Yeah, it's actually really well written. It's really cool. I think it's old enough we can talk about it, right? So yeah, gang. The plan today is to play a little Atelier Marie remake. Marie-make, if you will. So I think I'm gonna boot that on up. I think I've run out of stuff to chat about. Let's get a little positivity going. I can't believe Lumi spoiled the ending to the Epic of Gilgamesh. Yeah, spoilers. He died eventually. Fish Girl Moira, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the Atelier. My name is Lumina, Lasciduous Alexandria, Moet, Choco Taco, Hydro Puncher, everything went better than expected. First try, perfect timing, Lily Huff. But you can call me Lumi for short, or Lumina. And at the moment, I am very short. I have been cursed! Woeful fate by my horrible and cruel chat to be a tiny and adorable pixie, fluttering about carefree on the winds of magic. Bathing in moonlight and drinking dew from the finest of fairy flowers, please do not use the fairy spell or fairy curse redeems to extend my sentence, because every time someone redeems them or throws that third potion at me, it adds on to the fairy timer. I would just hate that if you did that to me. Oh no! You're so pretty, I follow you on Mastodon? I follow you on Mastodon! I hope I follow you on Mastodon. Thank you for coming in to stream! Oh, well, wow. Wow! Okay, Gabby. Gabby has cursed me for an hour. Welcome to the Atelier! Welcome to the shop! It's nice to have you in, Moira! I'll have to make sure that I follow you, but if I don't, I would like to. I'm gonna throw a quick shout out, actually. Shout out, Fish Girl Moira. I don't know if you're a streamer or not, but, it looks like you are. It looks like we are the right levels of queer. You're the correct amount of queer. I'm gonna make sure I follow you right now. Thank you so much for popping in. I love the clashing of communities, really. It's kind of my favorite thing about Twitch, is when I have my circle and you have your circle, and then we bump them together and make them kiss. It's my whole thing. But yeah, today we're playing some Atelier Marie Remake. I personally am recovering from the spicy cough, the medium C, COVID, so my throat's a little scratchier than usual, and I'm leaning a little more heavily on my voice changer, but you may find... Hey.
You may find that I don't normally sound like a tiny pixie. I'm actually a faun. I'm the level 1 faun witch. I'm the proprietor of Atelier Lumi. It is wonderful to have you in here. But anyway.
I'm leaning on my voice changer today. Yes, just like my little bro Carnage said. Now kith. Now kith. Oh no, your immersion. Oh no. What if I did a face cam again? Okay, Yeah. Let's start the game. But let me throw a couple words at my wife real quick. Okay, cool. We're, again, because we both had COVID, we missed a lot of work, so we're currently... today's payday, and we're not getting paid, is basically the boiled down. But we're okay. We have enough. We have enough help. We're settled. We're okay. We're not going to starve. We're not going to get kicked out of our apartment, so we'll be good. This isn't a face cam. Here's my face. This is my actual real life face. This is what I look like in real life. This is real life. I'm just flying down closer to the camera now, and now I'm flying further away, and now I'm flying over here, and I'm flying over there. Face cam streamer. All right, now for real though, let's start Marie. Atelier Marie Remake, the Alchemist of Salberg, and let's change my game category. Atelier Marie Remake. Let's pause my music. Let's capture the game. Let's grab my controller. So for those who don't know, this is the first game in the Atelier series, which is a storied JRPG series with a long history. It is beloved and great. And so they have created a remake of the first game in the series, which is very different from the later games in the series. It has a very different vibe. And as you can see, it's very, like, kind of adorable classic JRPG going on here, but with a big twist. Because you play, effectively, as, like, you don't play as, like, a hero. You play as an alchemist. You play as a crafter. Somebody who would traditionally in a JRPG be an NPC. Which is kind of, I don't know if you've been to a Lumi stream before, kind of my whole thing. But so, you hire heroes that go out with you into the wilderness and find alchemy ingredients because you're trying to prove yourself at the Royal Academy of Magic so that you don't get expelled and presumably have to pay back a ridiculous tuition. Because everybody in the town of Salberg is brilliant except for Marie, apparently. But she's brilliant but very lazy. So, that's kind of the vibe here. It's kind of what's going on. And we're going to go ahead and load the game and get our save up. I want to say it's this one. Alright, cool. So it's an American Academy, got it. No, everybody's brilliant at it, Noelle. Okay, so we need to make a sun pendant, but we're nowhere near making that yet. So this is just kind of achievements that boost your stats. I feel like I need to synthesize some more stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of it. So let's see if we can make... Do I have enough to make some crafts? I do. Let's make some stuff. So, noose go in pot. Noosa? Noose. And then the spoon go in pot, and then we stir. Stir, 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 stir. Tsukurimashou. Tsukurimashou. Sate sate nani ga dekiru kana?
Baby.
Hi!
In pot.
Dekimashita! Baby go in pot. Powerful baby. We're gonna make some more stuff, too. Let's make an antidote. I can make an antidote. I have Venovine and some Altena water. We're just gonna make... I'm gonna try to make at least one of every item, right? I don't know what my failure chance was. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, I should have checked. I really should have checked. Miss! Alright. Well... Always check your failure chance, gang. Is that it? Oh, I can make whatever... A sky amulet. Oh, I can also make some Polish powder. That's gonna take 8 days. Let's make a handful of Polish powder. Okay. Don't worry, Mama will fix it. Amazing! Even better than Mama.
Mother, my immersion is broken. I I can no longer remain in this blissful state of ignorance which I so joyously frolicked around in before. Reality has struck me down with the harshest of blade strokes. My gelatinous form spilled upon the floor to evaporate into the ether, forevermore. Is that a crunchy gutter over there? I forgot what I was having an existential crisis over. Time for snacks.
There he goes. That little guy, that little goofy guy, that little sloppy soldier, he's my familiar Slyman Gelmont. Although due to a series of magical accidents and poor decision-making on my part, there is a distinct chance that I may be his familiar. And we choose not to think too hard about that. Well, my tracking's a little shaky today, huh? Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. That little guy. Let's make a sky amulet too. That's only gonna take... Actually, let's make 3 of these, right? Because I have enough. So it looks like equipment I can put on a dude. Yeah, Slyman Gelmont. He's my goofy little guy, my little sloppy soldier. My little jelly guardian. He's a level 1 slime. I used to be able to pull up his stat sheet. As you can see, I have a character sheet. Slyman previously had a stat sheet. There used to be a system gesture I could make that would summon a little stat readout for me, but it no longer works. I think ever since the... Okay, this game is a little loud for me. Hold on. Let's, give me just a moment, gang, while I turn this game down just a bit. I'm gonna turn it up for you guys. How is that 3? Yes, save changes, and I'm gonna turn it up for you guys. Wow, that went down, like, really far. Alright, how's that? Is that better? Oh yeah, never hesitate to tell me if game volume's a little loud.
Yay, Boncha. Please be safe, Boncha. Go, Boncha.
Thanks, Lilith. Thanks, Slyman.
9 months? That's over a year.
9 months is a whole baby, Triss. That's a whole baby. That's a whole Twitch baby. What do we name it? I'm gonna recommend Bonancha. I think Bonancha is a really pretty boy's name. Or if it's a girl, maybe Bonancha. But yeah, so let me get caught up in chat real quick. Hello, Arba Lesto. Welcome in, Arba. How you doing today? Are you having a good day? We're playing some Atelier Marie today, which is one of my favorite games. Very quickly becoming my favorite games. I love the Atelier series. Printers got me into these, and I'm really very much enjoying them. Yes. So to clarify, Lilith, Boncha is going home.
Yay, Bonancha.
He is safe. The procedure went well. He's gonna go home and recover and heal up, and I have done all of the crying a woman can do in the span of an hour before stream. So I'm all cried out. So, hi guys, just got out of therapy and it went really well. Now to do dishes. Congratulations, Triss. Well done. It's a good day for health. It is a good day for people I care about being healthy. We like those days. Alright. I think that's everything here. Was watching the entirety of The Emperor's New Groove before I showed up. Was waiting for the credits to end before I got here on mobile for audio. I see. Well, you know, there's this little Twitch stream, right? In the corner of Twitch. And when the sun hits the side of that Twitch stream, it shines. No touchy. Yeah, I think the Emperor is extremely well cast because everybody hates him in real life. Alright, so let's see what we're doing here. Let's head over to the Sky Tavern. Hello, I have returned from Final Fantasy VI and Dragon Quest IV. When I was a knight, I'd never get away with drinking at noon. These kids have it easy. And then the pervert. Did you know there's an old castle in the Eastern Highlands? It's full of ladies. Oh, the lady castle, huh? I will forever envy your ability to pull references without any issue. It's just stuff that I love, Carnage. I will envy your ability to name like 99% of Pokemon without looking them up. I don't know. I forget the names of the ones from Gen 1 sometimes. Also, sorry if I get annoying about this, but I'm finally getting a lot of wedding planning stuff done, and I'm so excited. Holy fuck, I'm gonna be a wife. Congratulations, Triss. That's really big. That's a really big life change. Green neutralizer. In 27... I can make 2 green neutralizers in 27 days. I'll do it. Also, I guess let's turn in these things that I have. Yeah, okay. Little glass and ore. Cool. Handy when I already have the things. A quest has been added to the agenda. Oh, okay, so it's actually... Okay, so it was the tutorial one that didn't get added to the agenda. Normally they do. That's nice. Let's make us a green neutralizer. But yeah, so normally I try to do character voices a little bit more insistently, but my throat's still recovering from the Rona, so they're gonna be a little bit gentler than usual. Let's just make a whole bunch of green neutralizer, actually. Success rate 100%, let's go! And yeah, if you're new to the stream, hello, welcome in. We have a shop that I run here, and I'm selling the potions that I make out of it. Most of them... Ow, frick! Most of them do stuff to me, like turn me into a cowgirl robot that I used to be before January, or attract monsters, or turn me into an adorable little pixie for a little while. If you're new to the stream, and you're on desktop, right about where I am on the stream, there's a button, a little heat extension that you can grant permission to, and that will allow you to click on the screen, and you can click on any of those buttons there in the bottom left, and it will purchase that item for you. And now in order to purchase the item, you need rupees in your wallet, which is some of the channel point redeems you can use to charge your wallet with rupees by using channel points, the goddess coins, which are constantly being mined on your computer whenever you're watching my stream. The orb goddess, Orbly Goddess Fire, is constantly mining goddess coin because, you know, she's a bit of a crook. But that's okay. I've come up with an exchange rate so you can get a useful currency. Ow! So you can get a useful currency. And if you're on mobile, fret not that we have commands that you can use, like that, instead of clicking the buttons. And it will just do the... It will do the same effects. And we have a new redeem where you sell a random item out of your inventory. Carnage really likes this one. This one changes my proportions a little bit. It's wild magic. It gives me a more youthful physique. It's a thing that witches do, you know? You'll find I look a little different in this form. A little more Grimbo. Oh my god, my poor eyes. Hold on, let me restart my tracking. That's really bad, actually. Okay, are we better? Are we better? Yeah, okay. That's my tracking supposed to... Oh, no, we're not better. Okay, well, we'll just keep it zoomed out. I wonder why. Wonder why it's screwing up today. Would you say it clinks your clangs too, or are you too Bulbasaur about it? Clink clang. What? That's one of those Pokemon that's just like a mundane object, right? Clink clang. What do you want? Business is booming at my inn, but it sure keeps me busy. I like that the random NPC, like JRPG chatter, gives me a resource in this game. The owner of the weapon shop sometimes gets depressed. Wait a minute, I just saw into the fucking Matrix here. She's here. Wow, business is booming at my inn. And she's over here. The owner of the weapon shop gets depressed. Oh, I see your tricks, lady. I see what's going on here. I got deja vu. It's because they changed something. Well, we'll see what it is. I'm ready for you, Agent Smith. This is the reference that everybody knows about and cares about, and is very topical and current. And The Matrix did not come out 20 years ago. Alright, report quests! It was me, Dio! Do I have any? Ooh, yeah! Free victory, let's go! Alright, where do I get Golden Rock? We don't know yet, and I only have 23 days to get it? Yeah, we're not gonna take that one. We are, however, going to go explore. Who's in my party right now? Mew and Reuven? Good. Good. We're about to hit the wilderness. I glanced at that Woocher on the screen fast and skipped a beat. What did you think it said? I'm back? Why this face? Because that lady was in 2 places, Scott.
Matrix didn't come out 20 years ago. It came out 24 years ago.
Fuck you, Carnage!
Tee-hee.
I hate you. My little bro. Ugh. By the way, Lumi, I've been super tired these last few days because of my own issues, and I'm already sleepy, so I'm gonna go for now. Take care, everyone. Big hugs and love. Quiltaz, have a wonderful EP session. I hope you get the best EPs. I'm gonna pet you and tuck you in. Here's your blinky. And here's your little rubber ducky. And here's a hot water bottle in case you get cold. And here's a cold water bottle in case you get hot. And here's a pair of scissors in case one of those water bottles comes to life and animates and tries to smother you in your sleep. Here's a kitty to sleep on your face while you're sleeping and keep you nice and warm. Here is a pillow to press down onto your face so that you're very comfortable. And here's James Sunderland to help you out with your recovery. I hope you have a wonderful night, Quiltaz. Can the rubber ducky have a knife? No. No, actually, he's been disallowed from knife usage. There is a court order. I'm sorry. Rubber ducky can't have a knife. He has to be placid now. So, they want me to be level 20 to go to the area up there. I think we need to level up. I think we're lagging behind in levels. Strudel Falls is 10. Belzenberg is 30. Is that a castle? That's a whole castle. Oh, that's the castle full of ladies. Okay. Wow, we're way behind. Alright, I guess we're gonna go to Meyer Cave, because that's the next area, right? That we can... Oh, there's new stuff in Mount Wyland. But that seems like it's too high level for us, right? Do we take the risk? Or do we go back to Strudel Falls and kill some... No, I think... The enemy's 23 there? I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. Let's go to Wyland and see what's going on. Nanika iru? Ah, it's a bandit! Okay. Well, this is how the fighting works in this game. Look at these 3 cuties. It is time to do some damage. Also, Marie calls lightning bolts? So for narrative context here, Marie is the worst student at the Royal Academy of Magic, and she's about to be expelled. And they provided her an atelier with the hopes that she would make a good alchemical item and impress the professor and get her certificate, like her degree from the academy. And if she doesn't get good enough as an alchemist working at the atelier, I guess she gets expelled and loses and sucks forever. But so Marie is an alchemist. And you play as Marie trying to get better in time to not get expelled. Every other one of these Atelier games I've seen, the alchemist's primary attack is like hitting weakly with a stick going, ah, ah! Or it's throwing like a half a durian with a stick of dynamite in it at the enemy, right? Marie can literally call lightning from the sky. And she's the worst student at the academy? Like, that's a little spooky, right? So anyway, boink, boink. Yeah, I think we're probably good to go this way. These guys are level 16 and we're making really short work of them. Oh, no, I don't know if they're level 16 actually. That actually hurt. Hey! She's like the magic-using girl version of Lunk. A little bit. So we're just gonna try to level up a little bit. I think we're lagging behind in levels, so let's fix this. Oh, God. You should drinkle, and if you're feeling up to it, do a decrinkle. Good call, printers. I put too much lemon in my water. Nom nom. Nom nom nom. Bonk. I see. Oh yeah, no, these guys aren't really hurting us too bad. They're super cute, right, Noelle? Alright, gang. I'm actually gonna do a little stretch break while we are fighting here. Actually, let's do a victory theme. Because stretching is victorious. Mew needs to dial down the kawaii. She's probably not legal at these cuteness levels. You should see her throwing the uni. So this is gonna break my tracking for a little bit, so I'm gonna flutter off to the fairy realm briefly. Woo! But it's okay, because you can still hear me, because I'm communicating with you through the ether. So stretching. This is a thing that we talk about on the stream, and I'm sure we're all really tired today. And I'm sorry for yawning on stream, but it has been a long week, and I've spent a lot of time on my ass. And so as gamers, we spend a lot of time on our asses. We sit, we lay, we sleep, we eat a lot of food, generally a lot of salty food that encourages swelling and fluid retention. And so what happens is over time, your muscles and your tissues in your body build up fluids. And this can cause things like inflammation and injury. And so what we do is once every hour or once every 2 hours or so, it's important to stretch. Whether or not you're ambulatory, there's stretches you can do, even at like simple desk stretches or standing stretches or laying down stretches. And the goal is to get your muscles a good squeeze and a good stretch, because that gets the fluids worked out of the tissues a little bit. It gets your lymphatic system going. This is why they say drink water, because your body can use it to flush toxins like that. And so it gets more oxygen to your organs, more blood to your brain to do these stretches every once in a while. It'll improve your performance, and if you're like me and you've been on hormone replacement therapy for 16, 17 years, it will prevent really scary things like blood clots. So, gang, if you haven't stretched recently, you probably should. At the very least, sit up straight. You know, let your gut hang out, stop squeezing your stomach. Check your eyebrows. You know, decrinkle your face. But yeah, if you can do a little stretch, I recommend it too. Proper posture check is good too. Although posture is less important than people make it out to be, it's important for some people. I'm heading out to therapy now, but this was so fun. I wish I could stay longer. Myra, thank you so much for coming by. I promise you, normally we have a little more antics. It's a little more energetic. We play some Hades. We yell a little bit. We have a goofy, laughy time. But,
Moira, thank you for coming to stream. It is wonderful to meet you. I look forward to
seeing you again. Thank you very much. I wish you the best of therapying. I also have not had the chat open on mobile, because for some reason since yesterday it keeps cutting off the stream screen. That's because mobile Twitch is terrible. Alright, I found some uni. Some forest urchins. Damn, I'm watching my mods ban a couple of people. I'm really sad that they're not good people. I'm sad that they're bots. I really like their names. Oh! So Mew's attack did not actually do enough to eliminate one of these enemies. These guys are tougher. These weird little crow imps. Crimps, if you will. Gargoyles. Oh, that's a gargle. Okay. Hey, little gargle. Get lightning! Yeah, I need to get Marie some new gear. Oh, I didn't equip those, I didn't equip the pendants that I made. Oh, this is actually pretty rough. Okay, dishes are done. Time to make some biscuits and dragon gravy. Don't ask. Alright. If you want me to not ask, I won't ask, but It feels like you want me to. It feels like you want to talk about Dragon Gravy, and, you know, I'm not gonna kink shame, you know, whatever you're into. Some people are really into that. Yeah, it's always really sad when they have cool names, you're right. Yeah, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna be ready for this area at all. Oh, it's sausage gravy with extra spice. I mean, alright, that's less sexy than what I was imagining, but... I don't use actual dragon meat. You could use dragon... Alright, that's Doherty. Yeah! Hunky Daisy! Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna head into this zone, but we're gonna be really careful. Bing! Alright, let's be super careful. Okay, no, it's those guys. Let's see, how do I use healing juice? I have Spinch. Okay, cool. Spinch it is. I have a lot of that. Bink. Canone rock. And then. It's suddenly spring. All right. A whole season passed while we were out in the wild. Spinch out of control, baby. Yeah, we gotta get some Randybo Squirmcoal as well. And then this one? Uh-oh. He noticed me. Ooh, what are you? Goldenrock! Love to see it. Okay. What is this? Oh. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, we started the fight. Let's go. Hey, Mooney, welcome in. Welcome in. It's nice to have you. All right, so we got a rank 2 craft. Oh, these are like tougher gargles. All right, shit. That's a cobalt gargle. Huh? My Vignon is like being really laggy right now. I wonder if it's the game. I have a frame rate limit on this, but I wonder if there's something I should be changing right now. A setting or something. Let's throw some crafts. Oh, sleep breath I dislike.
It's 'cause you cried into your notes.
I mean, I did. I did some coding right before stream to update my to make my states have like a corrective update so that I don't get stuck in the wrong state anymore. Because I was supposed to do it like yesterday and I was just too freaked out. So okay, actually, I feel like maybe we can make it through this. I feel like maybe we're not doing too bad here. Let's whack another monster. Let's see what happens. Wait. Oh, okay. Well, actually, that was quite good. Alright, go ahead and swing the uni. Yeah! Yay, Bancha! Let's fucking go. We love the Bancha boy. If you guys don't know, my good friend Bancha VT is a wonderful streamer and a wonderful person. He's one of my favorite people in the world. He's one of the best people I've ever met. And we're all very happy that he's okay. All 3 of my party members are asleep. Oh no. Okay, no. Mew is awake. Okay, cool. Yeah, Reuven's gonna be the one to clean this mess up. Because he's fully charged up. He's fully juiced up on the sauce. Alright, and then we're gonna throw a little, what? I got a little spinch? Let's put a spinch on Mew. Just smear it on your wounds. Yeah, there you go. I'm really glad I gave him a cool sword. Alright, I think I'm out of spin. So I think we're just killing these guys with basic attacks from here on out. Oh, okay, so it wore off. His thing wears off. Oh, good! Okay, well, my heavy hitter is asleep. He's taking a little nappy nap. Yeah, they are something else, aren't they, Arba? They're kind of bird screeches, but not quite. It kind of reminds me of the Peko Peko from Ragnarok. You know what I'm talking about? Alright. I mean, let's sneak around a little bit. Wait a minute. Why is Discord not in streamer mode? Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Let's just finish gathering. These are going to be very useful items, I'm sure. Ooh. Okay, these are all items I have. No, get away from me! You jerk. Okay. I think that's that. I think that's all of the... Yeah, I think that's all the stuff that's going to spawn here. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. First time I heard, I thought it was Muse screaming and I got scared. That's what kawaii means. That's what happens when you say, okay, make this character very kawaii, but then they mishear you and they hear kawaii. Yes, who is it? Ah, Professor Ingrid, do you need something? This is the person I have to prove myself to. You seem agitated. Guilty about something. Me? No way, I'm always on my best behavior. Indeed? Then you deserve a reward for being so good. A key card! What is this anachronistic thing? It's a key card for the library. Maybe you should read a book every once in a while. Is it okay for me to have something like that? I don't know how to read. I'm going to ignore that you just said that. Keep working hard on your exam. Ah! With sufficient kumla and rep, you can check the bookshelf in the Academy Library to read new references. Free references? Alright, cool. Looks like a new letter arrived from Professor Ingrid. Oh, a new assignment! Yay! Your second assignment is to visit at least 5 gathering areas. I think I've done that already. And there's money inside too. Score! Alright, cool. We're actually ahead of the game on that one. Let's go visit the library, right? Will the reward be retail? It kinda is! I'm running a shop now. I mean, it's a workshop, but still type of shop. Workshop, play shop, fish shop. Alright, that's Shia's house. The inn is this way. Oh, let's go to the tavern. Ooh, cutscene!
Hello there, miss. Eating here today?
Actually, I just dropped by to see if there were any quests available. But I am a little hungry now. Maybe I'll have a bite before I go. Punkagen! There, all clean. Now you can see the stream really clearly. Thank you so much for the Prime sub! For those of you who don't know, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can use your Amazon Prime to subscribe to a Twitch streamer of your choice once per month? You get a free sub you can give out if you have an Amazon Prime subscription. Hello there, Beep Boop. How you doing?
Think nothing of it. It's only proper.
If I went with today's special, which drink would go with it?
Is there anything you don't like?
Not really. I can enjoy almost any food or drink. I love putting stuff in my mouth, really.
In that case, she'll have this and a drink.
Flair says, coming right up. I know just the drink to go with it. Oh, I see. I should have just ordered like that. Thanks, Kugel.
I'll be taking my leave now. Feel free to take your time.
You had to deal with humans today? Ugh, humans. Ugh, gag me with a fairy spoon. Because it's the 90s, right? Yagni with a spoon is a thing. We're bringing it back. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Wasn't that a surprise?
What you looking so flustered about? Something strange happened to you?
I feel like I was just treated like a noble lady or a princess. No one's pulled out a chair for me like that since I was a kid.
That surprised you? Well, I'd expect no less from old Kugel. He's perfected a series of exercises to strengthen the uterine wall. Kugel exercises, he calls them.
Wow, but Kugel was never a royal knight, was he?
He conceded the offer. That conceited bastard.
Huh? What do you mean?
Why are you focusing on me? I'm not related to this scene. They're having a scene over there. If he didn't mention it himself, then it's not my place to say.
Who asked you? You're not in this scene. What did he mean by conceited? Marie, what does that word mean? Does that word mean that he was offered something and turned it down, maybe? Maybe that's what that means? Oh yeah, we've established the last quarter century it didn't actually happen already. Yes! Yes, we did. Rumors! 100 coins each, give me!
If you're looking for stone and metal, go to Elfin Cave. You'll have to kill a lot of elves to get the stone and metal, but they're just elves. They don't feel pain. They're not sentient beings.
Okay, any quests? I can just turn in some Kanone rock. Let's do it. Also, I don't have enough golden rocks for this. Alright, yeah, we're gonna... I think I have the materials to make some Altino water. This is 3 Altino waters for 404 reward not found. Yeah, let's do it. We like quests. Okay. Back to the academy.
It means he was full of himself, Marie.
Is that what conceited means?
Yes. I don't know how to spell things.
Decloaks munching a hot dog wrapped in a tortilla with cheese. Oh, a tube dog! Congratulations on your tube dog, Iron Bite. Take the tube dog, put the tip of it in your mouth, and just make your mouth go ngang, 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 and then slowly move it forward. And it chews up your tube dog without having to, like, gnash it around in your molars. It's a really convenient way to eat it. Okay, I'm gonna buy some stuff here because we have a bunch of money now. Let's buy an alchemy. And let's buy an herb index too. A herb index. Let's get Herb's phone number. The key card unlocked the door, just like the professor said it would. Alright. Damn straight, yay buncha. Alright, references? You read Bombology! Oh, I can make the bomblet! Hell yeah! I can cook the bomblet. Divine Flash, Megacraft, Super Bomb? Mega Bomb? These feel like high-level explosives. Alright, cool. You'll love to see it. Alright, so I need to synthesize some Altino water. So let's go and see if I can do that. And if I need to gather some mats, I'll gather some mats. Mega Bomber! Hey, Cronochi, welcome in, dude. It has been a hell of a week over here. How are you doing? You having a good time, Cronochi? My throat's still a little scratchy, so I'm hiding in my voice changer, and not at all just because I want to be tiny and adorable today. Oh! What button did I just hit? I summoned my staff, but I also, like, changed the size of the game window? What the heck is that doing? I don't know. You learned about Bomb! Learned how to make Mystica Leaves, and Spirit Glow, and Gale Flute. You read Herb Index. His phone number is 1. He's very old. Dubstep Juice, and Veno Powder, Plant Fertilizer. Ooh, Spinach S, the sequel to Spinach. Spinach S. It's from a different animation company, but the director is the same. It looks very much like regular spinach. They call it kale later in history. Spinach S is great. Okay, so let's make some Altino water. How do I make Altino water? What do I need? I need distilled water and spinach. Okay, let's distill some water. You know, I'm gonna use it. Let's just make a bunch of it. I've been alright. Can relate to it being a tough last few days. Yeah, Chrono, I hope things are getting better for you. I just realized I was so close. I hope things are getting better for you. Here's a hug for you, Chrono. My favorite cat lad VTuber. How's streaming? Have you been going live a lot lately? Newt, hello! Hey, Newt. You do want to be tiny and adorable today? I mean, that's pretty much a foregone conclusion, TGP. I mean, I don't mind being full-size Faun either, but, you know, I can't control it. You know, if you guys decide you want me to be tiny and adorable, that's what I'm gonna be, you know? I can't control that. Oh, let's actually equip the things that I made. Equipments. Let's equip, wait. Do I not equip those? Alright. Motivation to do that has been kind of low too, sadly. I feel that, Chrono. I think everybody I know in the streaming space has hit that at some point. Adventurers are a rowdy bunch. I don't like them. Well, okay. I'll just walk away then. Hi, not quite Hegel. Okay, let's buy Staff of Legend for 15,000, or the wood staff that I already have. Wait, no, I don't even have this. Alright, oh, equipped. Wait a minute. Okay, so it is equipped then. I wonder why it has pluses on it. Okay, let's get Marie some armor, which will, I think, go a long way towards her not eating shit and dying. I don't quite have enough for plate armor. And Mew has what? Mew has venture gear, so Mew can get some leather, at least. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, cool. My favorite adventurers are all juiced up on the sauce. Steve Harvey, Hank Hill. Would that make him Stank Hilvey? Yes, it's Stank Hilvey, Hagel the blacksmith. Apparently, I was looking this up online, because Pana said his name was Hagel, so I looked up Hagel. Apparently, the directors of this game have said that the early games, it's not specifically Hagel, it's like Proto-Hagel. And I guess because they didn't want Hagel to have been in this part of the world at this time in the timeline or something. So it's not quite Hagel, but it's not Hagel. So it's kind of maybe the blacksmith from later in the series, and maybe not. Okay, somebody is here with a thing for me to talk to. Oh, cool, free stuff! Beta Hagel. It's the Hagel we have at home. Yeah. The Red Charm Guide shows how to make a feminine charm. Mostly just pull your shirt collar down and occasionally let the people see that you have boobs. Learned how to make stardust. You learned where star pieces and albric can be gathered. Interesting! Yeah, mostly just have tits, I think, is what most people want out of a feminine presenting person. Have tits. In my experience, that's pretty accurate. Thank you for the hydrate, Lola. Is a feminine charm a charm that creates feminine? That's just HRT. I've been on my feminine charm for many years now. Alright, so we gotta go get some spinch. So we're gonna go get the spinch. I'll take 3! Yeah, me too. Okay, oh, Elfin Cave is only level 10. And has a rare gather in autumn and winter. Okay, where do we get spinch? Do I just buy spinch? Or can I gather it? Alright, it actually seems like I don't gather spinch. It seems like I just buy it. Alright, let's go to the academy, I suppose. The Academy of Magic, where we sell a variety of vegetables.
あら、どうしようかな。
Ingredients, spinch. 20 spinch. Alright, I think that's probably it, right? I think that's what we need for the Altina water. By the makers of Cabg. What a time to join! Hi, Lumi. Glad to see you're hanging in there. Hey, Punky. I want to say sorry for kind of leaving you unread the last couple of times you've messaged me. It's been a really rough time. I have gotten your messages, however. Thank you for stopping by, Punky. It's really nice to have you in here. We're all very relieved today because my buddy Boncha is getting released from the hospital. We're all very relieved. It was really scary in there for a while. How many of these do I need to make? 3? Let's make 4. Please don't fail this craft. I forgot to save my frickin' game before I hit the craft button. Woo! Okay, good. Good. Okay. We have enough to turn in this quest, baby. Let's turn it. Hello, hi, yes. It's Marie.
こんにちは、マリー。
Hello, Marie.
今、
The Royal Knights just left to slay monsters. It should be fine to venture out a bit farther for a while. Oh! Thanks for coming inside to tell me that and then not staying. I have tea! Shia, do you want tea? Daru. Oh, there's an achievement for inspecting a barrel! Barrel! It's a meme in this series, apparently. Yeah, I'm so sleepy. I'm too old to pull all-nighters. But, I have my traditional 1 wife, 1 boy, and 1 girl child. We have a dog. Technically, I have another 0.4 children as well. Okay, thanks, weird guy. What was I doing? Oh, turning in a quest. That's what I was doing. Turn in the quest, turn in the quest, turn in the quest. Yeah! Rumors? Allow me to purchase. You're no adventurer, so stay away from Mount Wyland. The dragon Flapfail lives there. It'll eat you right up. Idiot adventurers always take that as a challenge, though. No, Hachi's coming up, dude. You tell me that a dragon's gonna eat me up? Okay, quest info. Deliver Mega Craft. Requires 16 crafts. And I need to deliver 4 of them in 51 days. I don't think I can physically craft that many in that amount of time. But I'm curious if I can. We do need to level up though. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we need to make a craft. Boop, boop. Hello, Fresca! You've done a bunch of tidying today. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, live clean, baby. It's nice. If people don't know this, if you're a gamer, right, you tend to not we tend to not be concerned with things like hygiene or like making our bed or doing laundry regularly. But these things are so important for mental health. And it's easy to get distracted because we all hyperfixate, you know. We all get into like a gaming binge and we don't do the important thing because it's like, oh, whatever, it's just a bed. It's gonna get messy tonight anyway. But if your bed is made, you'll sleep better. If your bed is made when you look at it, it's nicer. It gives you a little bit of serotonin. It makes you feel better. Do it. Do the cleaning. Do the tidying like Fresca did. His entire rumor is me tired, that's all of us middle-aged man. Yeah, all of us feel that way all the time. You're not special, middle-aged man. Yeah, minimize chores, max gaming. Listen, one of my things that I do as a stress response, right? Oh, I never changed my game category. Fuck. I thought I did. One of the things that I do as a stress coping mechanism is I grind. I pick a game and I just go, right? Click button, number go up. Yesterday, I ran out the timer on the diadem in Final Fantasy 3 times. That's a 3-hour timer. I leveled my miner up to level cap. I got my botanist up to 65, and my fisher is like 34 or something like that. Oh, it's been maximize gaming, minimize chores for me for the last like 48 hours, Carnage. My sister is the happiest she's been in months, and is largely because she had some time to clean up her place. It's so important. It's so important. It cannot be overstated how important it is. Wait, why can't I? Oh, there we go. Okay. X. I need noose for this. So I wonder if there's a way to like mass gather ingredients. Mega Bomb. Mega Bomb is a 7-star craft. Not nearly high enough level for this. Alright, so I need a lot of noose. So I would need 2 noose per craft. I need 4 crafts. So 8 noose per mega craft. So I would need 32 noose. And then the time to craft this as well. I'm high enough level to make it. I mean, I could... Oh, Spinch S! Let's go! The sequel to Spinch! Nice shot! Darth, why? Hey, Darth! Welcome in! Nice to have you. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the power shot. Thanks for breaking every bone in my body. I really appreciated that. Hey, Yervik! Also, Yervik, hello! Welcome in. We got very good news today. The last 2 days have been really hectic. My best friend was in the hospital with a heart problem. And he's getting discharged today. We were all very scared, but he's okay. So, he's going home. I'm looking forward to buying him a whole lot of bananas. For reasons. It's been too long since I shot down the ferry, but you did not shoot the deputy. And I'm wondering why. I'm feeling like this is specifically targeting me, you know? Alright, let's gain the knowledge that we gained from crafting an item that we have not previously crafted. I shot the ferry. Damn straight, Darth. Yay, Bonta, indeed. I'm sure he's going to make an announcement at some point in the near future, but he's just going to rest right now, and that's what we all want him to do. Make. Craft. It's funny to watch you fall out of the sky. I mean, the redeems exist, so you can be, so that you can knock me out of the sky. Is your friend Donkey Kong? He's Bonky Kong. I'm not sure I can do it. Nutritional tonic for plants, plant fertilizer, huh? And you're also not good at making super spinch? 89%? You can do that, Marie. You can make all kinds of spinch S. Look at this. Look at this S spinch. Yeah, I'm really glad he's okay too. How you doing today, Fresca? I mean, other than cleaning, right? So today's vibe is a little bit chiller than usual, I suppose. We're kind of just playing some Atelier Marie and just relaxing. Ooh, my fatigue is up. Willie, thank you so much for the gift sub. Willie, you're a boss. You're a machine. What a nightmare you are for the unsubscribed, Willie. You will not allow them to exist. Thank you very much. Okay, so we need to get noose. Is there anywhere else I can gather noose that's like higher level? Oh, there is. I can go to Medea Forest and get, we go to like a hilarious family dinner where a bunch of actors, or a bunch of people are played by the same actor at Medea Forest. I'm doing good today. I hope you and everyone else is doing good too. Finally decided the day me and my girlfriend are gonna go watch Barbie. You gotta let me know how it is, Fresca. I hope you have a good time. Thanks for singing that at me, by the way, too. That was really nice. That was really nice of you. Can we get Maria's shirt? The belly shirt is just distracting you? No, she wears this for her, not for you. She likes looking sexy. It makes her feel powerful and good when she's leaning over the cauldron. Saratamon, are you winning, daughter? I don't actually know. There's not a lot of feedback on whether or not I'm on track in this game. I thought I was really far behind on progress, but now here we are. We have 4 years left. We haven't gone through a full year, and I'm learning some, like, near, like, highest tier recipes you can learn, so I don't know how I'm doing. I don't know, Saratamon, to answer your question. I don't have any idea. I'm planning on dragging my dad to see it on the weekend. Hell yeah! Tell him that you're going to see Oppenheimer and also another movie that is very famous. Also, the company that made, ow! The company that made, thanks, Mona. You got 42 rupees for that wall turkey. That's pretty good. That's almost the default book price for it. Actually, I think that's higher than the default book price for it. The company that made Oppenheimer leaned in to the Barbenheimer memes. And then, like, the government of Japan and, like, the historical society that preserves the war museum and stuff was like, hey, you killed millions of people. Maybe don't link that with Barbie frivolously. Maybe that's a little shitty of you. And they were like, we immediately apologize. Because some marketing exec just didn't think. Also, Carnage, hell yeah, Hylian Shield. I know a guy who will buy that. He loses the thing constantly. It's getting eaten by likes. The Barbie Japan Twitter had to publicly apologize. They did, Bumbles. Oh god, that was the grimace shake. Why does that work so much? No. Okay, I see how it is. Alright, so we need to gather some news.
More like dislikes.
That's Uni. Arba? Sorry, thank you for the donation. Arba, I don't have a way to immediately check. Thank you, Arba, for the donation. Oh! Wow, holy crap, thank you for the donation, Arba. I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Money's pretty tight, and my current donation goal is for something really frivolous and selfish that listen, gang, it's just a nice thing for me. It's not a super important life thing. That's probably a fundraiser we're gonna do in, like, September. I really appreciate you. That means a lot to me. Even to this day, Oppenheimer's legacy remains one of death. You can't... Yeah, despite his attempts to push for denuclearization, you can't make something like that and not be associated with death forever. His creation was designed to kill a lot of people. Like, seen the Oppie movie yet? No, not really. It's not really the kind of subject matter I enjoy. It seems like it's going to be very heavy and it's going to make me very sad. So, rare! It seems like it's very heavy and it's going to make me very sad, and, this is maybe very telling of me, right? But ooh, a beehive! I needed that, that's new! It's gonna be very telling of me. Telling on myself a little bit. I get angry when I read about World War II. It pisses me off. Like, openly and aggressively pisses me off when I read about World War II. Happened before I was born. Most of the people who were involved in World War II have long since died. I get really angry. June was pride, July was wrath, August please be sloth. Yeah, I would love a gay sloth month, please. Let's get gay sloth. But, like not in, like, a, ooh, I can't believe this happened, that makes me so upset. Like, I genuinely want to go hit somebody. Like, it's hard for me to make sense of what I'm mad at, specifically, because all the people are gone, but, like, it's horrible, right? So, I don't know, watching that movie might be too heavy for me. Me when my massive fuck-off bomb designed to kill huge amounts of people kills huge amounts of people. Right? Although I'm not sure what else I want to watch so far. I've seen Star Wars episodes 4 through 6, The Phantom Menace, segued out of Star Wars for a bit. That's... You missed the good prequel movie, or the passable prequel movie. Episode 3 is pretty good. It's pretty okay. Segued out of Star Wars for a bit to watch the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I really liked it. Sing, I did not watch that. The Emperor's New Groove, famously a very good movie. I know what I'll watch on the Star Wars front. Most of the stuff I haven't seen before. I haven't actually seen Attack of the Clones. Seen a bit of Revenge of the Sith, probably only the very end. Stuff like Rogue One and episodes 7 through 9. So, you could watch Andor, the series, before you watch Rogue One. That's safe, and it makes one of the characters in Rogue One a lot more interesting. Because it's a story about Cassian Andor, who's one of the main characters in Rogue One. And it's a single season series. It's really good. It's really good to watch. If you want to watch some good Star Wars content that is a combination of, like, levity and fun and, like, dramatic narrative and character growth, watch Rebels. Star Wars Rebels is my favorite Star Wars content in existence. Hera Syndulla is my favorite Star Wars character in existence, and she's gonna be in the Ahsoka series. I highly, highly recommend, if you're on a Star Wars kick, take a break, watch Rebels. It's very, very good. And it kind of bridges the gap in some of the original series as well. I was trying not to bring it up, but Vore Day is 8/8. That's why I say it's Gluttony Month. Hachi Hachi. Gluttony Month, though, we get Thanksgiving in America, though. In America, we have Thanksgiving. It's gay gluttony, because we go to our families not to be with our families because they're horrible, and they hate us. We go to eat their food. So gluttony, right? You can skip the sequels. I mean, there's some fun stuff in them. I wouldn't call them good films. I wouldn't call them great contributions to Star Wars as a whole. There's some fun stuff in them. If you go in with no expectations, you could enjoy. They did Rose really goddamn dirty. What happened to Kelly Marie Tran should be legally a crime, and we should be able to prosecute people for it. Darth, I'm really glad we agree on Rebels. I know what a Star Wars fan you are, and hearing that you agree with me on Rebels is really cool. We are bonding in this moment. Me and you, Darth. Me and you are bonding in this moment. Who's your favorite Rebels character? Say it's like Zeb, right? But it's probably like Kanan Jarrus. Who incidentally was based on Rom Kota from Force Unleashed. Did you know that? Lumi, tell me you've watched The Bad Batch. Of course I've watched The Bad Batch, please! I've absolutely watched The Bad Batch. I haven't watched the Clone Wars except for the final season. Clone Wars I haven't seen. But I watched the last season of Clone Wars, because it was kind of like it was related to Rebels, so... yeah. Did Marie just fall asleep in her idle animation? She's Strench. She'd do a Strench. She'd do a heckin' Strench. Alright, we're gathering some Noosa. And we're gonna see if we can gather enough of it to make some super bombs. Last season of Clone Wars? Yeah, Book of Boba Fett was pretty good. I thought Book of Boba Fett was terrible until they made it into The Mandalorian. Frankly, and this is an opinion, and you may not agree with me, but I feel like Tamara Morrison can't act his way out of a paper bag. And it really bothers me they cast him for that character. George Lucas cast him in the same way he cast Peter Mayhew, which is like, he took one glance at him and said, "You're the one." He didn't even audition. Peter Mayhew literally stood up and got cast. So Tamara Morrison, he probably gravelled out a Boba Fett line from the original trilogy, and Lucas said, "You're the guy!" And that was it. He can't act. The guy can't act. The series was so boring for me. And like, honestly, yeah, you know what, I can imagine you relating to Ezra, that's true. I do fucking love Ezra. I hope he's well cast in Ahsoka. I know who they cast for him. I haven't seen him up close. We've only seen him in the hologram. So, like, I hope he's good. I really wanted Rahul Kohli for Ezra.
Do a whole drinkle.
Thank you, Britters, I will. I really wanted Rahul Kohli. But I'm okay with this casting choice. Thank you for this. Thank you for the drinkle. Okay, scrolling down. But yeah, I feel like the Book of Boba Fett was very scattered, and it took the most ruthless mercenary in all of space, right? No disintegrations, and he gets like annoyed because he wanted to just fucking disintegrate the guy and be done with it, right? Ruthless, cutthroat, brutality. And it fully changed his character into like a different guy. Like very much like the Han Solo treatment, you know? It very much was like, Han didn't shoot first, you want him to be this villain. I'm like, okay, no, I didn't want him to be a villain, I wanted him to have a character arc where he grows beyond being a selfish prick, right? But George Lucas doesn't know how a character arc works. So, Book of Boba Fett, they took a villain, and they turned him into some kind of weird lukewarm, like, what? It doesn't make a lot of sense. So, I don't know. Sabine is wonderful. Sabine is wonderful. Sabine Wren is a great character as well. Everybody in Rebels is good. Oh, wait. There's one. Yoink. Okay, how's my basket looking? 25 of them? I'm gonna discard this. I want to get a bigger basket. Is that a thing I can get? Actually, can I drop some consumables? Is that 36? No, okay. That won't free up any room. Alright, so we're gonna get some noose. Noose? Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh, no, that's the wrong button! Frick. Okay, Damn, I don't want to get rid of these. Alright. Alright. Quit. Yeah, back to the Atelier. Book of Boba Fett was rubbish. I kind of agree with you. The show could have made him... See, he's supposed to be a badass, but he's supposed to be like a brutal villain as well. He's a bad guy. He takes Han Solo and freezes him in carbonite. This is not a thing you do to people. This is a thing you do to, like, food and livestock. Like, but he's like, I don't care if he survives. Like, it's a brutal decision. But then he's like, hey, fellow prisoner, can I rub your back for you? Like, and so Boba Fett gets betrayed, like, 3 times over the course of that series. And he's like, I don't really care. And so, okay, the Sarlacc thing? Hold on. Okay, hold on. We'll get to you in a second, Pokes. So the Sarlacc in The Mandalorian, they fight a krayt dragon. This is a thing they do in The Mandalorian. It's not a spoiler. Mando Din Djarin teams up with a group to fight a krayt dragon, to bring down the krayt dragon. You know, they pull the pearl out of the stomach, whatever. And they learn that you can blow up a krayt dragon from within. You can't blow it up from outside, but if it eats enough bombs, you can blow it up and it will die. In addition, we learn that krayt dragons snack on sarlaccs, right? They'll slurp them right up out of the hole in the desert, get a sarlacc in their belly. So here and Boba Fett has the Mandalorian armor with explosives and a flamethrower. And there's a bunch of people in the Sarlacc. Jabba's been throwing people in willy-nilly. I thought that episode of The Mandalorian was going to set up how Boba Fett escapes from the Sarlacc. Improvises an explosive, blows his way out through the side of a krayt dragon. What a heroic escape that would be, right? What an inventive, clever way for a problem-solving bounty hunter who ravages the galaxy with his cleverness and brutality to escape from the fate that we thought he was consigned to. He literally walks out of the thing. He walks the fuck out of it. Like, and that anticlimax that the series opens with is just the way the Book of Boba Fett goes. It's anticlimax after anticlimax. It's boring and nothing happens and nobody reacts to anything. There's a couple of cool moments, and then they're cut by things like the most geriatric chase scene that's ever been in Star Wars. Like, he does care about whether Han survives is worth a lot to him. I mean, like, if he cared about him, he wouldn't have frozen him in friggin' carbonite. Like, they had to check his vitals immediately after freezing. Like, yeah, did he survive that? Wow. That's wild. I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry. Tapping over, getting caught up. Sorry, that's my Star Wars rant. Hey, Claire, welcome in. Hi, Dark Witch Claire. The alchemy's going great or really badly, and I'm not sure which. And we're gonna figure it out in 4 years of game time when I win or lose. There's not a whole lot of
Oh my god!
There's not a whole lot of feedback as to whether you're on track or not in this game. I'm so seriously... imagine a show about Boba trying to be a good father like his dad was to him while wrestling with the fact that the kid he's raising is a Jedi like the one who killed his father. That would be complex! That would be an interesting character dynamic, Darth. That's a really good idea. I'm seriously so excited we'll actually have a show with orange lightsabers. It's been so aggravating the color, but mostly just relegated to the expanded universe that Disney hit with a non-canon hammer. Yeah, and then they like pick and choose pieces because they realized that removing the EU made everybody mad. And they're like, oh, well, let's take the cool things. How many times can we say, Thrawn has returned as the heir to the Empire, and look directly at the camera? How many times in that trailer can we say, Timothy Zahn exists? Please watch this! So, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that hate Disney over Star Wars, but as a whole, Disney loves villain redemption arcs. But they gotta actually redeem them! Redemption takes work, and sacrifice, and time. Not Kylo Ren, I'm gonna give you a smoochie and then bleh, I die. That's not a redemption arc. He doesn't deserve to turn into a blue ghost. He was terrible. He committed war crimes. He committed atrocities. He yelled more and tried to blow up freaking Mark Hamill. Kylo Ren did not redeem himself any more than Illidan's Storm Rage redeemed himself, and both of them suck, and I hate both of them. Love Adam Driver. Despise Kylo Ren. I think it's a cool design. Boba blew his way out of the Sarlacc in Legends. He did! He didn't walk out! I find it hilarious. The only reason that happened was that Harrison Ford hated playing Solo so much they were scared he wouldn't come back for the other movies. Yeah, I mean... You're entirely entitled to Star Wars rants on your own channel. That's how I became friends with Ryusei. He came to my stream and he was like, wow, this bitch is talking about midichlorians and she's really mad. Here's a follow. That's what we could have had if he was the MC of The Mandalorian. I agree, we could have gotten a really good show. I like Din Djarin. I really like Din Djarin. I feel like Din Djarin retired at the right time. I feel like the episode that kind of ties up his storyline is nice and feels good. Can I be honest with you about what I want from Star Wars right now? And this is not a popular opinion. I want them to recast Luke Skywalker. And I want the early days of the New Jedi Order. I want a 10-year series with a recast young Luke Skywalker just out of Return of the Jedi, trying to train a new era of Jedi. And the struggles and human issues and emotions that come with that. Eventually leading up to him making a single calamitous mistake in a moment of self-doubt because Luke let the dark side in for just a moment, and it shows the fragility of the Jedi and why you can't let the dark side tempt you, because it was just a moment. It was a momentary mistake, a single, very human mistake, and it was enough to kick off events that killed billions. Right? And the fall of an incredibly promising person. It destroyed a whole life in that one moment. But, like, the movie sets that up but doesn't go anywhere with it. It doesn't talk about the perils of walking the line with the Force. Like, Rey is, like, goofing around, throwing rocks around, like, tee, it's the Force, I'm a magic space wizard, woo, 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 woo. It doesn't talk about that with Rey. And it's like she sees the dark side at one point, but it's like evil Rey, and it's while she's on the fucking... It's so stupid. It's so many missed opportunities. It sucks so bad. It's just... And I believe Admiral Holdo crashing the Star Destroyer through the other Star Destroyer, right? I think that was written for Leia, but then Carrie Fisher died. I think that whole purple hair lady, space lady, she pisses me off a bit, not because I dislike her design or because I think she's some kind of SJW trash or whatever, because, like, I like SJW trash. I think her part was written for Carrie Fisher, and I think Carrie Fisher died and they had to reshoot. I think they had to add in a character. So, you know. Anyway, I like that it showed you don't need to be special. Anyone could be the hero. That's right. They literally put Star Wars kid in. He lifts the broom up and is like, I could do it too. And what a great message. And then episode 9 was like, somehow Palpatine has returned. Oop, you are special. Looks like you got a bloodline. Oop-a-doop. Sorry, Star Wars kid. You do suck. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm ranting. Please no AI faces. Please do not digitally resurrect the corpse of a beloved actor again, Star Wars. Please do not give me fake Carrie Fisher. She passed away. Let me remember her. Let me grieve that. You can recast the character. Characters get recast. We know it's a movie, Disney. We're not gonna be startled to see like, wait, why does Luke look different? We get it. We know he's a made-up guy. Anyway, yeah, so he does good set pieces, but for fuck's sake, he can't do sagas. J.J. Abrams? I mean, he's the Michael Bay of Star Wars, kinda. Darkseid Rey was such a fucking waste and a tease, like they didn't want the main character to have a more complex character arc, but they're actually trying to fight against that allure of the dark side. Lance, that's what I'm talking about! There's theming in the movie that doesn't connect. But there's her seeing her dark side self, there's C-3PO's eyes going red, and he steps over the line into Sith territory for a second, right? Also, his sacrifice got really cheapened, because it's like, oh, I got rebooted, I'm fine now, la 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 la. There's Rey seeing her dark side self, there's Luke's mistake that sent Ben Solo down the path of darkness, a momentary dip into the dark side. There's theming in the movie about the fragility of the light side of the Force and how dangerous it is to give in to your baser emotions and your darkness and how badly you can hurt people with even a momentary slip. It's very human. It's very significant. It's serious. It's theming, but none of it ever connects and none of it's ever explored in the film. It was obviously written with that in mind. Yeah. Let Alec Guinness rest, let Christopher Lee rest. The actor who played Grand Moff Tarkin, his name I forget, he could rest too. The dagger that suddenly shows us where Palpatine is, yeah, and it's a fucking space map of a ship that crashed in exactly that location. Your voice changer makes it very easy. Oh my, to sound like C-3PO, human-cyborg relations. Yes, I know a cyborg is not an android. I feel like if they'd let Finn also become a Jedi, they could have... Okay, Finn got fucked too. I'm mad about what happened with Finn. Finn Poe should have been canon. Both of the actors agree. But Star Wars is... or Disney's very afraid to not be able to sell their movies in fucking China, so they can't put gays in them. Don't get me wrong, I adore the man, but if we are talking who the protags and support characters, he falls into the support role. Yeah. Peter Cushing. Thank you, Darth. Thank you, Darth. Peter Cushing. Also, how the fuck did Palpatine come back? That two-faced bitch thought he died when the Death Star blew up. So, Lilith, I think Dave Filoni's trying to fix that, because Dave Filoni is on a crusade to fix the plot holes in Star Wars. I expect to see a solution for that in Ahsoka. There is a potential reference to Knights of the Old Republic. So, quick note, in Andor, Cassian Andor is at one point handed a crystal on a necklace. Blue Kyber. It sells for a fortune. It was made to celebrate the defeat of the Rakatan invasion. It's the first time we've had a Rakata mention in canon. They are the progenitor, like the early race in Star Wars, the Rakata, the invaders who fucking showed up in the galaxy, like in prehistory of Star Wars. They're a KOTOR thing. You know what else is a KOTOR thing? The Starforge, which is capable of churning out a massive number of ships. And we already have the cloning established from the Mandalorian. So the Starforge is capable of churning out a massive array of ships very quickly. It's old Rakatan technology. And so in the Ahsoka trailer, we see a 3D star map that looks very much like the map that led to the Starforge in KOTOR. So I think Filoni might be trying to fix that. I think Filoni might be trying to fill in the blanks, because that's what we do as Star Wars fans, we fill in the blanks. George Lucas does some stupid, thoughtless shit, or Disney does some stupid, thoughtless shit. And then we, the fans, write a story that connects the pieces. That's what we do. That's how the EU works. Yeah, it cleared the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs. Well, parsecs measure distance, Han, and not time. It's not partial seconds. It's parsec it's a distance measure. So the fans read one of the authors in the EU, who is a fan that is fan fiction that was legitimized, said, the Kessel Run, that's a bunch of black holes. To do it in a short distance means you have a strong engine because you can escape the gravitational pulls and take a shorter route. Perfect. Beautiful. So I think that's what Dave Filoni has been doing. I think that's what he's continuing to do, and I think that's what we'll see in Ahsoka. The Emperor survived through the ultimate power. Bad writing. Yeah, exactly, Lila. Yeah, so I hope he does a good job. He's done a pretty good job so far, except the only times I haven't liked Dave Filoni's work is when the studio has come in and taken their hands and gotten their greedy little fucking corporate hands all over it, like with Book of Boba Fett, which got good again when he went back to the Dave Filoni property, so. Also, why the hell would you rename Slave One? I mean, I get it, they wanted to make Boba Fett look like less of a bad guy, but he's a bad guy! He's the freaking villain! I thought we were getting a villain show! But no. We got a weird, sopping wet mess of a quasi-anti-hero who really doesn't make any major decisions over the course of that show. Mostly stuff just happens to him, and he says, alright, and rolls with it, and that's the character narrative of... I don't like the Book of Boba Fett, I'm very mad at it. Boba Fett lost me when I found out about his mount. You can't ride a fucking Rancor! That's a Dathomiri Force Switch erasure. Dathomiri Force Switch erasure! Anyway. But no, he's like patted it on the head a little bit, like, hey Rancor, I'm riding a Rancor now. We have the Force Switches in canon! Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor exist. They're in canon. Cal Kestis is in canon. This is confirmed. Sorry. Sorry, gang. Woo, that's my Star Wars rant. I feel very strongly about Star Wars. Palpatine coming back wouldn't look like bad writing if the movies had actually established the multitude of backup plans old Sheev had in place in the event of his death. Those only existed in EU content that wasn't even foreshadowed slightly in the movies. Yeah, fucking Snoke? Who the fuck is Snoke? Whomst precisely the fuck is Snoke? You want to tell me there isn't a single character that could have made a good antagonist in the entirety of Star Wars that you had to invent weird old melty face bad clone? You could have put fucking Vader could have had a secret apprentice. We've established that was a thing. You know?
And then Therese Smoke. He's dead.
And then there's Snoke. He's dead. I refuse to breathe, printers. Not until I get all my anger out. Connotations in the word are pretty uncomfortable for a lot of people. I think it's fine to change it. I mean, I agree, Lila, in the vibe of that Boba Fett is portrayed in the show as kind of a good guy. He's kind of the hero of the show, and he fights worse people. So having a ship called Slave One would suck. But you could tell a story with the villain who has a ship called Slave One because he captures people and delivers them into slavery. That's what Boba Fett did. That's why his ship is called Slave One. And he looks at it and goes, I'm experiencing a character arc. I want to get rid of that ship. I'm going to rename it. Or I'm going to blow it up. You know, he could grow from it. And then you could have your hero's story and not character assassinate Boba Fett. But by changing the name and not saying it in lore, they are erasing what he did. It's not a redemption arc to pretend he never did anything bad. And that's the thing. Because, and again, I've never been enslaved. I mean, I don't know if I get to talk on this. But I think narratively, I think it's a little shitty and cheap to name a ship Slave One and have a villain who takes slaves and then a couple years later pretend he never did that and not address it. Because I think that's more insulting to the people that it hurts. You don't pretend you didn't do a thing. You find a way to make it right. You acknowledge the mistake. I don't know. That's my 2 cents on the issue. If you do something insensitive, if you say something racist on a stream, if you do something nasty, leave it up. Don't delete that shit. Don't pretend it never happened. Own your mistake. To do any less than that is a cruelty to the victims and the people that you hurt. Stand by your words or don't. But don't erase it and just pretend it never happened. Don't sweep it under the damn rug. That's an ethics thing, you know. I think Snoke is the one you're supposed to check in with to debunk internet rumors. Yeah, Snoke's. He tells you whether it's light side or dark side. Snoke should have survived Last Jedi and gotten fleshed out as a proper villain. You know who we could have used? We could have used fucking Darth Maul. He's still alive. And he was the damn apprentice. Darth Maul exists. You want to tell me that he wouldn't have come back for the movies? You want to tell me we wouldn't have had a really good time with this fucking Zabrak bastard? We hadn't established, because spoilers for Rebels, I suppose. Darth Maul faces his final end over the course of the plot of Rebels. They set him up in Solo. Darth Maul's the leader of a criminal syndicate, and they never did anything with it in the cinematic universe. There's a scene where we see Darth Maul in the movie Solo. It's in the post-credits scene. He shows up, he's there, he's the leader of Black Sun. And then they never touched him again! So, considering Boba was just a bounty hunter in the films, I think it's fine to just veer away, because I don't think that's ever out louded in the series. I mean, I feel like the films are rotten with cheap writing, so it makes sense, but I do think you could have told the story about that, and I think you could have made it good. Look at that little lad, Pox. Yeah, Carnage, I see my loved ones trying to steer me away from getting mad about ethics, and I appreciate it, and I'm gonna go away from it. Wasn't he in Halves? Yes, he was! He got some cool robot legs, Lilith. He lived, and he's been in a bunch of other content. He's actually, incidentally, voiced in the animations by Sam Witwer, who played Starkiller in Force Unleashed. Sam Witwer is back in Star Wars canon. He is Darth Maul. Or Maul. Post-Darth Maul. Just Maul. So, Mauls still exist, but really they're dead. Ouch. Ouch. Black Sun is criminally underutilized? Yeah, I agree. Alright, so we're going to talk about Pox. Pokes? Wait, why did you skip it? What the fuck? I didn't hit anything. Hello, my name is Pox. I live in a small forest to the east of here. Do you know it? This is the first I've heard of it. What can I do for you? Would like helping out at shops. That's why I've been going around. But I don't have anything for you to do. Okay. Did you kind of get replaced by the homunculi later in the series? Is that what's going on? Could an alchemist make a kyber crystal? Let's find out. I think that's what Sith do in EU, isn't it? That's why their Sith lightsabers are red and shitty. Because they use manufactured kyber crystals, right? The easy path to power. Once he changed his name to Strip Mall, he had to move to Star Wars After Dark. That's true. Obtained Fairy Charm. Hey, gang. Hey, I will replenish the cow thing, the cow potion. I need to take a 5-minute break and go to the restroom. I'm gonna flutter off to the Fairy Realm. Moderators, if you want to play some clips for some people and do some shout-outs, I would love that more than most things. But I've gotta go potty. Give me a sec. Thank you, Carnage. Also gonna replenish my water.
And it worked perfectly. Now it just doesn't. I'm very annoyed. Like,
yay,
it worked
Bonja.
flawlessly. It was perfect.
Hey Boncha.
What's in a can of Del Monte green beans?
I've killed so many Pikmin.
Oh, I just undid. I undid it at sorry. Hot command. Hey, wait a second. You got that on discount. Wait, oops. It's my darn commands. Which one's fancy? Which one's my fancy one? No, that's bald. That's feminine. Where's my play it again. Play it again. Fancy time? Fancy time? Hello? I broke it.
I really wasn't expecting this to become a showcase, lol.
Too late.
Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it.
That's sus, Amy.
You're sus.
I saw Shadow vent.
Oh, already? Damn it, Shadow.
Do.
Oh, and I guess that means it's my...
Yes, absolutely
yes.
my partner today.
Wait. Give me the zoom in. I want the zoom in.
You want the zoom in?
Give me the zoom. Give me the zoom.
There's the zoom.
Yes! Hi, I'm Bagel Grandma, the ex-retired magical girl. I came out of retirement because rent is too damn high! I scream, I play game, it no brain cell. No thing.
Nice shot!
Okay. Me! What the fuck? That was robbed! I was fucking robbed! What the hell? Oh, I'm really upset right now. Oh my fucking god. Fuck that bullshit.
Make the bad guys cry like an anime fan on Friday.
Nice shot!
Oh, you can touch the trees. Look at my paw. My little beans. Scratches furiously while Taffy waits. I'm like, ah. Alright, that's enough of that.
I need you to really... This is why. This is why, guys. This is it. Let me out.
Nice shot!
if someone gets your pronoun wrong, it feels like them calling you the wrong name, kind of, except more personal, if that makes sense. So I finally landed on, yeah, they, them really feels right. And it's complicated when you don't, you know, you identify as having no gender, because it feels like just don't do anything. But they, them is totally good. I like it.
Beamer says, I still mess up a lot with the pronouns. How to say sorry for goofing.
Oh, that's a good
I think it's a good
that's
question.
a good thing. Just say sorry. Just like, oh, I'm sorry about that. This person is this.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
yeah.
And I will default to they them now. To people
Yeah.
before I know their pronouns.
Mhm.
I think that's the more polite thing to do.
Yeah, I think it's good to just not assume at all, because at least then you are trying to be respectful rather than, you know, trying to put something on anybody.
I can't move.
Did somebody say boom?
What is? Oh God. My controller is fucked up.
Wait, what do you mean?
My controller died.
Oh, Quinn.
I changed the batteries. I changed the batteries.
Quinn.
Hi, Quinn. Man, how long has it been that bad? Huh. Anyway. Hello, everybody. I'm back. I got some water. I got cycled. I fixed my innards. Hey, Plux. Welcome in, Plux. We get any good clips? I was on screen after a minute. I see. I didn't move myself far enough away. I moved the fairy up and to the side a little bit, but not far enough, apparently. We got Boncha back. We damn straight we got Boncha back. Damn fucking straight we got Boncha back.
What do you think of that DBT Aliens trailer?
I'm really excited, Plasma. Suddenly, the Gabriel Soma and the Singularity release makes sense. So I thought sci-fi was like a weird direction to take DBD. I thought like, I wonder like if there's like a plan of like if we're taking a new narrative direction or something of like going, because we've got the night now, right? And we've got the medieval area in there, but that's kind of like that could be anachronistic. That could be like the modern day people go to like a town that hasn't changed since medieval times, right? And there's like a ghostly castle and a nightly ghost, because he's a ghost. He's fucking, you know, that's his vibe. But no, it's actually like time, a different time. So I thought Gabriel Soma and the Singularity were like, okay, that's weird. That's an alien planet, and it's the future. Like, what's going on here? Now it makes sense. They were softening the blow to put the xenomorph in. They were softening the blow to put the aliens crossover. And if we don't get a Sigourney Weaver-based Ellen Ripley, I'm gonna riot. I hope you know, if we don't get Ripley as a survivor, I'm going to literally riot. I'm going to flip a cop car. Also, Nick Cage, the Dan Hibiki of Dead by Daylight. He's hilarious. He's very funny. He's very self-referential. He is the joke character. He is the Dan Hibiki of Dead by Daylight. We got Boncha in chat? Did I miss Boncha being in chat somewhere? I did! Boncha, man, if you're still there, I love you, dude. I love you so fucking much. I'm so glad you're home. I want Corporal Hicks. I would take that too, Plasma. I would take that too. So the story from the most recent dev interview.
Give me a lever of sufficient length and a place to stand, and I will flip all the cop cars.
That'd be pretty high length for Sliman to be able to flip a cop car. You need a lot of mechanical conversion for that. The DBD, the behavior dev interview, said there were 2 licensed properties, licensed with a capital L, coming. And I'm assuming the other one is Jason Voorhees, because the Friday the 13th game, or Friday the 13th game lost its license. And I think behavior would be frankly insane if they didn't snap that up. So, pretty sure we're getting Jason. Now, I know we're getting the Alien Queen. Technically, this is the quadruped killer I've been praying for. So, the monkey's paw curls in one withered finger. It's not a direwolf. It's not a vampire. No, it's the fucking Alien Queen. It's the second scariest thing from my childhood. Maybe third scariest thing from my childhood. With one being a talking direwolf that I regularly saw in my nightmares, who prowled out of the forest and threatened me and then eats me at the end of the nightmare. Recurring dream. And second being Chucky from Child's Play. Third being Xenomorph. But I think it began when I mentioned what movies I've been watching in the longest message ever, and also mentioned what movies I wanted to watch next. Asked what other things I could watch. Andor was mentioned, and did not find Jar Jar Binks to be that bad. Jar Jar Binks' wasted potential. I've talked about this on stream before. Jar Jar Binks, brilliant visual design, brilliant body language, brilliant communication through nonverbal action on screen, brilliant screen presence. Goofy, slightly racist feeling dialogue. Badly used. It serves very little narrative purpose. But to like be a funny cartoon rabbit who steps in the poopy and then the kids laugh, right? I get it. But that's what George Lucas thought C-3PO and R2-D2 were. But C-3PO and R2-D2 were the Greek chorus of the original trilogy. They were our point of reference as normal people watching this fantastical world. They're the ones who commented to tie us back into the action and keep things grounded. They served a narrative purpose. Jar Jar Binks does not serve a narrative purpose like that. He's just the goofy rabbit who steps in the poopy. But look at the sacred place. Look at Odo Gunga. The visual design, the lore design, the world building surrounding them is so expansive and so tremendous. And we see none of it in the film. But really, when you watch episode 1, really look at it. Look at their technology. Look at their incredible magical undersea city. Look at the fact that they have a transport that can go through the planet core. Like, it's wild how misused the Gungans in general are in Star Wars. And they get a lot of shit. Much like Tidus going, ha 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 ha, which is actually a really clever scene that was badly portrayed. It was badly presented to the player. It's a very clever and romantic scene where they deliberately laugh in an embarrassing and self-effacing way to make fools of themselves, to stop taking things so seriously and get a laugh during a stressful time. And it's a bonding moment for Tidus and Yuna. It's a beautiful scene that was presented in an awkward way, much like the Gungans. You didn't find Jar Jar Binks to be that bad because you have a brain in your head and you looked past the initial knee-jerk reaction. Again, most of us people who complain about Jar Jar Binks, millennials complaining about Jar Jar Binks, were like 9 when we watched that movie the first time. You gotta go back with a critical eye. The Jar Jar episode of Clone Wars works in a way he never did in the movies. I have a theory about Jar Jar, and it's a game theory. And I wrote a short story about it. I wrote a short story about this. Jar Jar Binks, right? Always in exactly the right place at the right time. Always just narrowly avoiding getting crushed. Always fumbling the hand grenade into the perfect location on the tank to blow it up. There's another character in Star Wars who does that. Who has instincts and fumbles his way, flipping switches at random to get his pod racer back on track and not explode. And it's the most powerful Force user in the fucking galaxy. I think Jar Jar Binks is Force sensitive. I think he is basically like a Gungan witch. He's like a Gungan sorcerer. And he's so powerful in the Force and so uncontrolled that he causes calamities. Because that's the narrative that's presented elsewhere in the series, even in that same movie. Well, Misahada was, it's a tiny mistaken. He blew something up. He created a calamity. How much calamity could Jar Jar Binks create? You know, one Gungan in their incredibly technologically advanced magical underwater city without having some kind of power behind it. Jar Jar Binks in that film mouths along with the words that other actors are making at times, and it's always an emotional imperative. When Padme is disguised as the handmaiden going into the city with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, Jar Jar's standing behind her. And Qui-Gon says, well, the queen something, something, something. The queen isn't here, blah, 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 blah. And he gets snarky. And Padme gets mad. And has a surge of emotion. And says something under her breath, like, well, the queen something, something, something. I don't remember the exact line. But it's right when they're going into the city, after they land on Tatooine. And Jar Jar lip-syncs it. Along with Natalie Portman. Why? That's not an actor who accidentally lip-synced the line. He's a CGI character. That's deliberate animation. They didn't use the same kind of face tracking that I'm using for that. That wasn't an accident. Someone was paid thousands of dollars to animate Jar Jar Binks lip-syncing that line. Why? Maybe he's empathetic. Maybe he's connected to the people around him. Maybe when Jar Jar Binks goes to the water with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, he leaps 15 feet into the air, does like a quadruple forward flip, and plunges effortlessly into the water. Yes, they're amphibian. I get it. The Gungans are natural in the water, and I get that they're trying to express that. But on a purely game theory technical level, he hangs in the air for a second. He does not fall at a normal rate. The only other things in the film that don't fall or move at a normal speed are people with the Force. I propose to you that Jar Jar Binks is a Force sorcerer who never learned to control his power and caused calamities by misusing the Force. Look at the war! He hates the goofy rabbit. Whoa, oh no! He bungles his way to success, which is very funny. It's the classics, classic cartoonish antics. But in the context of Star Wars, can it ever just be cartoonish antics? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. The Force just needed a jester. Why wouldn't Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan sense that? The Force is clouded. They're on the Jedi Council. Difficult to see the dark side is. No precognition is working. They established that in the film. Powers of precognition and sense are distorted. Even Qui-Gon Jinn gets a feeling about Anakin, arguably the most powerful Force user in the galaxy, and has to test his blood to find out that he's a powerful Force user, Darth. He checks his blood for the little bacteria. I don't know. Do I think it was intended? Maybe. Stuff ends up on the cutting room floor all the time. Sometimes during a script rewrite, a plot will be removed, but the vestiges of what the plot was intended to be will remain. And we haven't seen the drafts for episode 1 the same way we have for episode 4. We don't know. We just don't know. Like Mora Grissom and the Wizard, we just don't know. Somebody wrote it, maybe? And then it got discarded. There's what, 20, 30 writers on that team? I think there's some DNA there. So anyway, he was making a conscious effort to cloak his presence. I mean, again, can I prove it with every fact? Is it indisputable fact? No, of course not. But can you see the evidence there if you look for it? They paid somebody thousands of dollars to have Jar Jar lip sync Natalie Portman's line. Why? Why? Again, it's Star Wars. We don't take it too seriously, right? We don't worry about that because obviously in the greater narrative of Star Wars, Jar Jar Binks is not a Force user. He bungles his way to success because he's a cartoon rabbit who steps in the poopy and accidentally invokes the dark side and sends the galaxy to ruin by proposing the vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum. I mean, but he was a pawn. He was used as a pawn. He was a puppet. Palpatine planned the whole thing, and it's a way of expressing that Palpatine is a master manipulator, right? But I'm just saying, if you look for it, it's there. Is it canon? Probably not. But it's nice to look for those other things. I really enjoy looking for that stuff. As I recall, George said that there was initially a bigger plan for Jar Jar's role, and it was going to be a somewhat darker character than what we'd initially seen, but the audience reaction to Jar Jar caused him to pull back. I mean, hey, hand. Hey, hand. Hey, hand, come here. I like that you said that. I want to source that before I get excited. But there's definitely something there, right? There's definitely something there. I mean, maybe he was just gonna kill him. He's George Lucas. We don't know. We don't know what his plan was. But anyway, thankfully, Star Wars fans never read too much into things. Yeah, woo! What a relief. Anyway, I got a fairy charm. Okay, so the elves can help me in my shop, huh? Boop, boop, boop. Or the fairies, excuse me. Fairies will gather... Oh, they'll gather and synthesize items for you in return for a wage. I was wondering. I think he was going to be shown to be working with Palpatine's darker agenda knowingly instead of accidentally. He has a goofy voice, you know? Maybe he's hiding something. Maybe, as an exile from... Wow. Wow, somebody wants me to be a cowgirl today. All right. You know what? I support this. It's me, Lumi, the cowgirl for now girl. Maybe because he's in exile from his people. Maybe he was mad. Maybe he wanted revenge. Maybe he wanted the planet to get taken over. I don't know. Lilith, I bet it was you. I still gotta get Tokidoki to redo these facial blend shapes. But I do like this model a lot. It's cute. I got little pigtails. All right. You can hire new fairies in Fairy Forest. Fairy's color determines its working speed, item rank, and wage cost. Wages are paid when hiring a fairy and then every 30 days after that. I see. So I hire them and they stay with me. All right. Wow, okay. That's a lot of leveling up. I'll add some potion to the pile, provided that click just worked. Maybe not. Some people are saying that certain browsers are having trouble with the heat extension recently. Oh, here we go. Salberg. I can talk to people here.
Hello.
Wait, you have a... Oh, I see. Maybe it's somebody else here. Maybe it's, Christ. I'm in crisis with this guy. Let spring make you idle and your test scores will suffer. All right. Where's the event I'm supposed to find here? There's clearly an event of some kind. It's got the marker. That's the G-pose room. Maybe it's out here? Oh, here we go.
I'd fight the dragon, but now I can barely climb the stairs.
Oh wait, no, look at this dude! Gang, that's Solid Snake.
No, I'd fight the dragon, but now I can barely climb the stairs. Foxdie did a number on me.
It's not out of the realm of possibility that he met Palpatine in his exile, and Palpatine judged him to be just barely strong enough in the Force to be a worthwhile henchman, if not apprentice. Yeah, or maybe he was an uncontrolled force of chaos. Darkseid loves those. Ow! I'm not sure if it's Firefox, but my heat clicks only work about half the time. The other half,
Nice shot.
Yeah? You know, I'm 100% lactanium alloy in this form. Remember, the king's birthday is on the 23rd. Do I have to make him a gift? What is the king like? Crap. Can I go visit the king? Can I go say, hey, your highness, what can I make you for your birthday? You again. No one enters the audience room without permission. Leave. Oh, okay. Alright, can't do anything in there. Let's go to the academy. Go talk to Shia. Okay, you buy medicine but never feel any better. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a book! It's a book. Whoop. What do we read today? Sun gods. Oh, I bet I can make the sun pendant! Yeah, here we go. Mew wants that sun pendant. We can get it. Cool. Something I was wondering when it comes to the duration of an item that's been bought. What if, like, the icon slowly got dark from the top to the bottom? Probably some better way of doing that, just a thought. Oh god, I've been doing too much thinking. I like the duration of my timers and stuff. That's not a bad idea, having them on screen like that. I mean, I could probably just put a number on it. Like the timer values are there. The thing is, it's difficult to get them from Vignon into StreamerBot, which is what handles the majority of that work, without flooding the network pipe. So I'd have to figure out an elegant way to do that. Or find a way to just put stuff on screen in Vignon. Now, too much damage. Alright, see you next rebrand, guys. Goodbye. Would you say this game is good for new Atelier enthusiasts? So, Arba, I've only ever played one before. Technically, I've played two. I've only played one of them all the way through. I played Atelier Asha, which is an older one. But that's the one that printers told me to start with. So, I really enjoyed that game. And I started playing Eska and Logi, which is the one after it. But I didn't get very far in that. And I will say, the DNA of this game is clear in those, but it's kind of a different game. Do I think it would be a good place to start if you're new to the series? I don't know. Because, like, it's really genuinely very fun. I'm very much enjoying it. And it's charming, and it's easier to play than a lot of, like, the middle series games, the ports from, like, the PlayStation games onto PC, because those ports are a little technically troubled at times. Where this thing runs natively and is very nice. So I would say I'm having fun with it, but I don't know in the long term if it's gonna be a good cross section for the series, you know? Best of luck, Lumi. Glad to hear things are better than they were. Hope you have a good rest of your stream and day. Punky, I love you. Thank you for coming to stream. I'm recovering from COVID and now a whole heap and a help and a stress. I really appreciate you being here. It's very nice of you. I hope you have a wonderful day as well. I hope you have a really good time, Bunky. We will get caught up, I promise you, over the next couple of days, just when I have the brain power to do it. There's the problem. I can't aim to save my life. Could you send a single request at the initial time and have the real-time timers ticking down over in the other system simply be a rough estimate? No, and the reason for that is that Vignon does not support sending variables over WebSocket. I can't put parameters in the WebSocket command in Vignon. It's gotta just be statics. So it's like I could guess, kinda, but it's not great. Hello, Nero! Hello, Nero. This is my old model. I don't know if you've seen it, if that's what you're calling pretty or not. This is me and the cowgirl for now girl. It's me, the robot cowgirl Lumi. Look at me. I'm a little robot. I got little steppies. I got a little cow tail. I used to be a cowgirl robot. That was my whole thing. That was my vibe. Before January when I reincarnated. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna make... I don't have the materials to make the sun pendant, it looks like. What was I doing? Quests, maybe? I already forget what I was doing. I'm finally back. I missed all of you the whole time. I never stopped thinking about you, Noel. I never stopped dreaming of the day you would return to me. Oh, the Megacraft one is still up. I wonder if I can... How many Megacrafts is this? It's gonna be 4 Megacrafts? Let's see if I can make it. Wait, I should take the quest so it doesn't reset, because they reset every week, I think. Okay, wait. We're gonna go save. And then I'm gonna take the Megacraft, because I haven't saved. I think this advances it a day. It does, damn it. New save data. Okay. Out of Atelier. A bit eepy-ish. What the heck is this? Was on eBay for a bit and I saw something strange. Horny goatweed. Horny goatweed, that's old school. That's old school stuff. I guess your level's high enough. You want to do it? I do! Okay. Also, I'm going to deliver this Kino and Rock just for free. Free completion, free rep. Let's go. Okay. Alright, let's make some mega crafts. I got 46 days to make 4 of them. I think I'll probably be fine, right? I used to hear radio ads for horny goatweed. If that tells you anything. Am I 1 shy? Alright. Alright, let's just see, because maybe I have one sitting around. I'd love to keep guessing at things, but I don't know Vignon's limits, so they just be dartboard guesses. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way I could work it out. So I have my updates for my, my statuses, right? I have them polling once every 20 seconds for like a safety check. And other than that, whenever the timer runs out in Vignon or starts up in Vignon, I send a signal that's like cow up or cow down. And that sends it to the UI here in StreamerBot. So like, in theory, I have the moments that the effects are started and stopped, but I don't have a good way to set like, to send an actual counter number. But if I sent like every time somebody threw X potion at me, I could estimate it. But that feels like if y'all got spammy, it would miss a lot. Because the thing about it is, the communication over WebSocket is unreliable. If it gets spammy or if the CPU gets kind of choked out, it drops the packets and does not resend them. And that's why I had to add that safety check of every 20 seconds, it pulls my whole UI by sending a bunch of signals over WebSocket, because it was just getting stuck. Because my CPU usage would get really high and I would get stuck in a state. So, because the end of the state command wasn't sending. Alright, Marie. Alright, how many of these can I make right now? Yeah, okay, I'm 1 shy. Oh, I can buy scales, though. Do I have enough money to buy the scales? We gotta go get a little bit of moose. The king's birthday is this month. I want some royal treats. Do we get to go in and get stuff for the king's birthday? Do we get presents from the king? That'd be nice. Can I just buy a noose? Buy a noose? No, I can't. I can buy uni. I barely can't afford the scale. Alright. Horny goatweed is... That's a name I've not heard since... I love the stars and the irises in this model. BT dubs. Oh, thank you. Yeah, on my cowgirl model? Thank you very much. Or do you mean on my current model, which also has stars and the irises? It's like... I got stars too. Okay, make a bunch of stuff. Stun be gone. Ooh. Let's see. My second task would be to send a signal to an endpoint that always spits out the relevant timer and signal for a set count ad, but then you can get off real quick through drop packets. Yeah, I mean, again, I can't send parameters or variables directly from Vignon yet. There's a note on the node that says, for now, so eventually I'll be able to, but, see, if I send it to StreamerBot, I can execute C# code on it, so I could just parse whatever I want out of it. But, yeah. Was there any concept art of this iteration of the model? There was quite a bit, actually. Do you want to see? Let me load it up. Stream avatars. I don't have all of it on my PC. Some of it's on my tablet, which is elsewhere. But if you ping me on the Discord, and I can actually send you some of the concept stuff I went through before I landed on this design. But let's see. That's my OG. Here's my kind of OG concept art. This is the one that I sort of settled on for the design. You can kind of see the similarity. Like, I've cranked up the saturation. Toji did a really wonderful job adapting this to 3D. Pretty much all the parts are there. I've removed the horn charms since they were a gift from a partner I'm no longer with, and I got rid of them as like a sort of saying goodbye to the relationship thing, you know? Yeah, Lilith, that's the one. Oh, the Cowbot model. Yes, there's a very similar art for that. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Was it Scrap? Where did I save this? No, this is textures. Lumi model, Tokidoki. No, this is not it. I have it saved somewhere. V3 design. Oh, that one's got nudity. I can't show that one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got this one. Transform. Hit the screen. How's that? How's that strike you? That's the concept art. That's my turnaround for LumiBot. Again, you can see that Toti did a really goddamn good job on it. So, thank you, Huntress Wayne. I really like that model. I'd like to be able to go back to using it sometimes when I'm in the mood for it. But again, like the difference in the face tracking is it's just obscene. Like, this model is so much better and so much more presentable. So, I really... Toti's been very busy. He had to move. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. Eventually it'll happen. Eventually he'll say, all right, Lumi, I'm ready to do your work. And I will say, here is your money. I have it set aside. We'll get there. I also have concept art for that Printers helped me draw. Printers drew this one. Transform, fit to screen. This is for the alternate costume that I use for my fairy mode. It is inspired by the Atelier series, actually. I think she did a really wonderful job on this. So, it's adorable, right? Printers really blew me out of the water with this. She's amazing. She's been wonderful. That was exactly what I was trying to look for, but I couldn't find it on the Discord on the My Ex Left Me Bluebird website. Yeah. There is a nude version of the reference up on the adult Twitter that I have, or adult X that I have, I suppose. But, yeah, anyway. Currently wading into canvas work for my own layout, since tracking all the snowflakes as individual elements is a lot for the OBS. Yeah! Individuals... I mean, it's going to be enough for your encoder to have to deal with that. You don't need individual elements, too. The fantasy outfit is so good. It is very good. I very much like it. Printers is so good. Call me petty, but he dead named his kid. I'm gonna dead name his company. Ooh, good call. That's good. I like that, Noel. All right, we're gonna get some more news. And then we'll go to the elf forest later, or the fairy forest later. It's level 10, and I feel like we should have been here like previously. All right, let's get some news. From I think Medea Forest has it. Yeah. Okay. Be the best use of our time because we'll get items. Oh, bandits. Il Bandito. Oh, it's a lot of them actually. Okay. Okay, I don't want to throw any crafts actually. Turbulence. Alright, so we've got pretty good armor though, so. Alright, Ike, fuck him up. Also, I'm gonna have a little more caffeine in because I slept for garbage last night. Yum, 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 yum. Hey, printers, there's them commissions. So printers, I know she wants to be polite. I know she stresses out about accepting commissions because she is disabled and she is concerned about being able to deliver things on time. But you know, if you're willing to work with somebody who is like not necessarily going to get stuff done on any particular timetable, and then you pay when it's done, like, Jamie2D, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. My name is Lumina, Lascivious Alexandria, Moet, Choco Taco, Hydro Puncher, everything went better than expected. First try, perfect timing, Lilyhoof. But you can call me Lumi for short. I am the proprietor of Atelier Lumi, the shop you see before you. I'm a level 1 Faun witch I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm a very goofy deer. And today we are playing some Atelier Remake, which is one of the big main inspirations for me, as a Faun witch. I suppose it's one of the main inspirations for my existing, which is a thing that you can have when you're a VTuber. And this game is charming as heck. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a good time. Oh, my hand is stuck. My hand's stuck. There we go. Corporations aren't people, they are the opposite, therefore it's morally correct to treat them as the opposite of people. So it's morally acceptable to dead name Twitter. What a take. I mean, I agree. I have returned with pizza and burrito fixins. Ooh, I want burrito fixins. I bought myself some food before stream. I didn't really get to eat it. Today was pretty hectic. So I will eat it when we're done. Also, yay Bancha! That's right, yay Bancha. I do have fancy focaccia I should eat. Ooh, I had focaccia today. When I got my food, I got a big old tub of shredded chicken on discount on clearance because it was dating out today, so I'm gonna use that to make something. And then I also got a egg, bacon, cheese, and what else was on it? It was a BELT. It was a bacon, egg, lettuce, and tomato on focaccia. It was really, really tasty. I really liked it. I was able to eat that before stream. Boing, boing. I've got no deadline, I'm disabled, and worked a lot with an ex that was very disabled. It's not a problem for me in the slightest. There you have it, Printer. She's recovering from surgery right now, so the surgery for Pinky that we all pulled together and paid for with the printing parade. So, oh, got one. Noose. News. All right. Oh, there's another one. Let's just grab a whole bunch of these, I guess, right? I don't really have any interest in fighting these Lamia. Kind of just want to gather my pricklies and get out. All right. My gut is telling me it's time to go, so let's go. I will use all the weird logic I want. Shit on billionaires. Always shit on billionaires. Never don't shit on a billionaire. I think, I mean, that sub was crushed like by a soda can. Or crushed like a soda can, not like a soda can't, you know? Here we go. We got, that's Polish powder. Okay. We need to make, is that poop? What is that? Veno powder. Kind of poop. We'll make one craft. And then we mix. And then let's make a super craft. A mega craft. Well, actually, that's due in 14 days, but I can take 7 days to make like a bunch of them. So I have some left over. You know what? I'm gonna take Pana's advice. Save game. We're gonna save scum this. I don't want to fail this. Hi, are you a goat? I'm a fawn, actually. Storm Ray the skeleton. Hello, welcome in. My name is Lumina Liciduous Alexandria Moet, Choco Taco, Hydro Puncher, everything went better than expected. First try, perfect timing, Lily Huff. But you can call me Lumi or Lumina for short. I'm a fawn. I'm a level 1 fawn witch, actually. I'm the proprietor of Atelier Lumi, which is the shop you see here. It's a shop, and it's a workshop where we do some crafting from time to time. All those potions down there at the bottom of the screen, I made those. So, you can throw them at me if you have the rupees in your bank account balance. And today we're playing some Atelier Marie. But yeah, I'm a fawn, which is a fey creature, sort of like somewhere between a goat, a deer. I'm like a bunch of stuff. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I was at one point a cowgirl as well. So some of that remains. The transformation magic is hard, but I got little hoofies, I got little hornies, I got little floppy ears. So it is what it is. I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm a very goofy deer, and it's wonderful to meet you. You're a female satyr? That's basically the takeaway, yeah. If I was in a labyrinth, I could be like, with eyes in my palms. But no, I'm actually Sealy Fae. I live in the outskirts of a town called Brant New, which is like a JRPG starter town where low-level heroes get their fixins to go out on their first adventure. We're surrounded by slimes and little rats, and occasionally little baby adventurers come by with wooden swords and whack slimes apart for experience. But the humans of Brant New don't really come here. They're mistrustful of the Fae. So pretty much it's just me and you. It's all of you gang who come in here. You're sort of my only company. So thank you. Thank you for the 10 rupees, Lilith. At the moment, I'm accepting rupees as currency. You can convert the goddess coin, which is sort of like a cryptocurrency that the goddess who reincarnated me creates using your computer over time. And you can turn that into rupees. I have an exchange rate set up so that you can fill up your wallet and buy stuff in the shop. And that's sort of the whole vibe here. And we play video games, we have a good time, we talk about gay stuff. I was very angry about Star Wars for almost a full hour today. It's kind of our whole vibe. But we're all about community here, so I hope you have a wonderful time. Oh.
I hate it when the humans come and smack me. Don't let them do that, or I'll be grumpy.
Yeah, this little guy, this little goopy guy, this little sloppy soldier, this is Slimen Gelmont, my familiar. Although, due to a series of magical mishaps and poor decision-making on my part, there's a very real chance that I might be Slimen's familiar, and that might be why I'm stuck at level 1. I would choose not to think about such depressing things. Get out of here, you weird little guy. Oh, God, I'm so sticky. Ugh. Tag! Tag the Otter! Hello, Tag the Otter! So somebody shout out Tag, please, immediately. Please immediately shout out Tag the Otter. Never don't shout out Tag. Hi, Tag! Hello, what a beloved friend of the community. It's nice to have you in here. Welcome in. Being gay and complaining about Star Wars is a common occurrence here. It is. Actually, gang, we have a video. I don't know if there's enough new people to justify it or not, but we have a bunch of new people in here. And I have a whole lore video that kind of explains the whole vibe if you want to see it. It's a little under 5 minutes long. I wrote it and I directed it, and it's really fun. And it's a goofy time. I think you'll have a good time with it. I think I'm going to play it real quick and refill my water because I'm scratchy because I'm coming back from the COVIDs. So I'm a little scratchy.
Of course you're my familiar. Mother, why do you think you keep respawning when you explode? I keep casting Find Familiar to bring you back.
He's lying. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, we're going to pop over to my loading screen, and I'm going to show off this cool video that we did for my re-debut in January, and then I'll be back. I'm just going to rest my throat for just a second. Just a little brief moment. It lives out on my starting soon screen, so that's where we're going to pop. Please enjoy. It explains everything.
My old body. 100% lactanium alloy.
What? What is this place? What happened to me?
Welcome, Lumina! I am the Orb Goddess, the keeper of this place between worlds and the manifestation of the magic that you seek. Through your careless mistreatment of Ryusei's orb, you have freed me from my prison, and so I will grant your wish, and with it, true life. With my blessing, I will send you to another world where you may...
Oh, so you're some kind of isekai goddess.
What? The anime thing? No. This is more like a karmic reward. A blessing I am bestowing upon you as a reward for your... surprising persistence.
Yeah, you know, like isekai stuff, where the protagonist dies and the goddess transports...
No, it isn't that. Shut up! I'm an orb goddess. It's really different.
Okay.
Lumina, I will send you to a new life, in someplace brand new. However, you will remember nothing of your old life.
Wait, so my friends, my stream, I'm gonna forget everything?
Sadly, yes. This is the price you must pay.
But what about everything I've been fighting for? I won't do it.
What? Why not?
My friends are the most important thing in the world to me. My stream got me through one of the hardest parts of my life. I won't give that up.
Jeez, what a downer. Okay, fine. You can keep your memories. Don't know why you'd want to remember everything, though.
Going to drown Spyro the Dragon. This is not a joke. This is an actual threat. Actually, now that you mention it.
Nope, you're gonna remember everything. I'm gonna grant you your new form, too, with new lore to go with it. Your final, true form. Anyway, it's going to be super important that you not tell anybody who you are, even if you remember them.
Why?
Think of this as like, magical witness protection. Every bounty hunter in the multiverse is gonna want a piece of you. You're breaking a lot of magical laws right now to do this. Like a lot.
You mean you're breaking a lot of laws?
Be gay, do crimes, right?
Be gay, do crimes, yeah.
So, pretty much, I'm gonna slot you into this new world as a fey creature.
Oh, awesome! I love a fae! Do we get cool thief powers?
No!
Oh, well, do I get rad comedy powers?
Too silly for that. Sorry.
Well, what kind of powers do I get?
You are going to be a shopkeeper!
You're putting me in retail? As a reward?
Prepare yourself, Lumina! I will now...
Wait. Before I go, you sound super familiar.
What? No, I don't! I'm the orb goddess! You've never met me before!
No, actually, I'm pretty confident now. You're obviously
no,
just...
I'm not! Good luck, Lumina!
Damn it! God damn it! No! I didn't say they ate a puppy. I just said that the puppy was the cause of their stomach problems. Ben, how are you today?
Well, I'm in a lot of pain because I was cut out from a larger watermelon. Well, you see, consciousness is a discrete function of the brain and body working together.
Hate me more. I can't possibly hate you more. Please, hate me. I need it.
Move over, bitch. I got a pussy full of Hot Pockets. We did it, gang! For once! I didn't blow my rebrand! Hey, come on inside. I'll show you around. Huh? Did you like it? Did you have fun? Did you have a good old time watching old Warblade Goddess Fire send poor Lumi into the darkness of retail for the rest of my existence, trapped eternally in an immortal fey body, perpetually pushing goods for rupees? I mean, I leave some like thief tools and some shade oil out on the counter, you know, before I lock up at night. It doesn't matter if I lock up, that dude comes in here and takes what he wants. But I have some connections with some other people, which is nice. You know, I'll spend my eternity at least with some friends. But there was a time when I would blow up, right? And the computer that I was running on, because I was an artificial intelligence before I got magically reincarnated into a, you know, true sentient being, there was a time when I was in danger of blowing up and ending it forever. And that was kind of sad. It's a bit of a bummer. So is that better or worse than an eternity of working in a shop? But it's nice I can make the potions now. When I first reincarnated...
Anyways, before you so angrily put me down, don't lie. I've had to cast familiar so many times I still remember the words to cast it. Roomy Roomy, give me Lumi, or the world will be doomy.
Slimin, go in the cauldron. So, is it better or worse to be immortal but trapped forever in retail, or to have a finite life where you get the freedom to do what you want? All the homies love a good old-fashioned lore dump. That's me, Lumina, Lascivious, Alexandria, Moet, Choco Taco, Hydro Puncher, everything went better than expected. First try, perfect timing, stays in character at all times, Lily Hoof. That's me. You're basically being isekai to an anime RPG. I used to have a status window I could pull up. It doesn't work anymore. It's something going on in lore that prevents me from pulling up my status window. It's weird. I do have a character sheet though. You got a character sheet?
Before I go in the cauldron, I love you all and we'll see you all next time. Now into the cauldron and to
Oh, there he goes. Yep, in the cauldron. Why you killed TB Jelly? That's Slimin. He's not dead. He's fine. He's a gross little dude. He's my familiar. Every witch needs a familiar, and Slimin is mine. He doesn't die. Occasionally, he rolls around and soaks up a lot of poison and gets real fat, and he jiggles and says, "I'm a goopy boy," and then he makes like a big fart noise and squeezes back down to a small size. And I don't know where the poison goes when he does that. I don't think he can die. Oh, so the story, Mumbina, is that when I woke up in the new world, I was naked as the day I was born. Well, technically I was never born, right? But naked as the day you were born. Naked as you were the day you were born. And I had one possession, and it was a scroll. There was a big ancient scroll with like wooden knobs in the ends, and it's ancient parchment. And it said at the top of it, like, divine protection, goddess something. So obviously this was intended for me, right? But there was a little goopy guy chewing on my nose, and he was like, "Ump, ump, ump," and he wasn't hurting me, presumably because I am an NPC in this world, and so the monsters can't harm me directly. Or I might be a monster myself? I'm a little unclear on the details. But so I had this scroll, and this little guy was chewing on my nose, and I thought he was really cute, and I was worried that some adventurer was going to come along and bop him and turn him into 1 experience point and 2 gold pieces, and so I didn't want that to happen to him. He seemed really nice, so I used the scroll on him and named him Slimin Gelmont, and now he's my familiar. Now I can't see his stats anymore. So I don't think he can be hurt. I don't think there's any way to actually injure Slimin in this known universe. I think he's got the divine protection of the system goddess, who is the one who manages all of your rupee amounts and things like that. She's up there in the goddess tree. She's ticking away at all the game systems and abstractions, so that's kind of the vibe anyway. Being a goofy goober, that's correct. Immortal with the ability to move through time and space as you please is the best choice, because then there's no concept of outliving anything. Yeah, I know, if I'm not here for my shifts, I get in trouble. I get penalized, I get stat debuffs. So, Crotches! Hey! Crotches for life, baby! Welcome back in! Long time no see! I hope you're having a good day. I myself am recovering from COVID, so I'm a little scratchy in the throat region. But you just threw him into cooking pot? No, he loves it in there. Okay, hands, I need you to stop screwing up, please. He loves it in there. He swims around in there. He has a good time. He goes bloop, 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 bloop. He's pretty much immortal, I think, Mambina. Say that giant orb sounds really familiar. So I talked to Arlie about this. I asked Arlie, I was like, hey, are you in any way related to the orb goddess? And she was like, what the fuck is an orb goddess? Don't bother me. So, presumably they're not the same person. But they definitely sound like the same person, right?
Don't worry, Mumbina. She will cook me into a slime stew. Maybe. I don't know. I just swim around and pray to the almighty slime god.
A slime god? That's first I'm hearing of a slime god sliming. You got something you're not telling me, buddy? What's a slime god like? Every time you watch and say, come inside, I'll show you around. You feel hugged? Well, welcome in. Here's the lounge. You want to have a seat? There's a basket of apples by the front door that replenishes every day at dawn. Because I'm a faun, I can't eat meat. Just, you know, I am meat. So, you know, it used to be I could eat meat because it was fine because I was made of artificial cow, which meant I couldn't eat Impossible Burgers, but I could eat anything else since I was an artificial cow. But now that I'm a faun, I'm like 3 or 4 different types of meat. So I can't eat meat in here. What is a slime without a slime god? A little goofy guy, I think. Also, yeah, I've been around here and there. Well, hell yeah. I hope you're having a good time, Crotches. I mean, welcome back in. We're hanging out here playing some Atelier Remake today because Koei Tecmo was kind enough to furnish me with a code for it. And so it is a promotional code that I received. I did not pay money for this game. But it's okay, because it turns out it's really goddamn fun, and I'm really enjoying it. And I would recommend it to anybody who's looking for like a classic style. It's less like the modern Atelier games, which are very story-driven and very character-driven, and a lot more like a sim almost. Like a management sim that you're not really managing. It's so unique. It's like a game where the crafting system is the main draw to the game. Speaking of which, we're about to craft 4 mega crafts with a 78% success rate. I don't have the scale. What does that mean if I don't have the scale? Does that lower my success rate? Let's try it. What the fuck is an orb goddess and why are you in my house at 3 a.m.? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it worked. We got it. All right, cool. Also, this music is great. Do you want to hear something cool? Check this out. You can listen to the original BGM from the original game. This is the OG version of this song. What is going on with my hands? This is the PlayStation version. It's charming, right? Isn't the original game also in this? It is! It's on the title screen. On the title screen, there's a button to just play the original. I like the OG music too. Anyway, I'm gonna clear this selection. And we're gonna go back. And we're gonna turn in this quest, baby. We're gonna get like 4,000 monies. This year's eclipse is soon, but I don't like that day because my laundry won't dry. That's not how evaporation works. And an eclipse only lasts for a couple of minutes, doesn't it? Maybe it lasts all day here in Salberg. Your hands are self-controlling itself. Control then Lumi. Don't love that. The Salberg market opens at the end of the month. Ooh, a market! Alright, look at this mega craft. 2,000 monies, baby! Now I can hire some fairies. Okay, quest info. I mean, deliver Uni, let's do it. Free report. This is deliver 2 mega crafts in 36 days. I think I can do that. I think that's probably worth doing, actually. And some dubstep juice in 26 days. I just got the ability to make this. I need to gather a bunch of stuff for this. Actually, 9, 16. The minimum number of days I can create this in is like 20. I don't know if this is a good idea to take this one. I'll take the Megacraft one though. Maybe we'll hire some fairies though. We'll head over to the fairy village and we'll see what's up. Oh god damn, my hand again. Okay, you know what? Which one is this? I'm gonna restart my hand tracker. It's funny, like, sometimes it works so well, and then sometimes it just decides it just doesn't want to work at all. Most VTubers I know who use this kind of hand tracking don't they don't have it on 24/7. You know, like Girl DM uses the same kind of tracking I do. And she turns it on once in a... Well, that's even worse. Wait a minute. All right. Maybe like this? Are we good? Are we good? I think maybe we're good. Okay. An eclipse turns off evaporation all day in Salzburg. Thoroughly inconvenient. Yeah, evaporation doesn't work. People have a whole bunch of, like, heat stroke and stuff on that day. That's how human bodies cool themselves. Flipping back to Couch Red, Lumi is squeezing some bugs back into the standard body. Hands up some questions on things. Maybe that's what's going on, yeah. Too many Eames, but whatever. Hi. Wems! Prince Wems! Hi, Wems! It's like Weems, but with one less E.
Waku waku. Nanika iru yo?
Waku waku! Chat, can I nibble on Lumi for candy inside them? I am pretty sweet. I'm made mostly of fairy dust and wishes, and I'm told that tastes a little bit like sweethearts. So I don't know, maybe. I don't know if you can ask really chat's permission on that. Oh my god. Wait, thank you for the donut. Wait, who's donating?
Lumi, you got a donut from Cat.
I did? When did I get that? Hold on. I got donut from Cat. Let me refresh my page. Cat, what the hell?
Just a second ago.
Thank you, hon. Okay, my hand is... This is frustrating. Hold on. Having a little bug. Because VTubers have bugs, that's what we do. Which cable is it? This one? I think it's this one. Yeah, that's the right one. We're fully restarting the hardware. Okay. Better. You know, it's been a rough week. My arms just do things sometimes. It's fine. Cat, I really appreciate it. I know she already stepped away. She already said she was going to go on lurk and I guess disappear for a while. But if she's still around, Cat, if you can hear me, thank you. This is really kind of you. It's really thoughtful of you. Never seen Lumi before from that angle? Wait, you've never seen me from a different angle? Like this one? Or this one? Or this one? Lumi as viewed from above? Like a Jigglypuff? Yes, it's me. It's me. I'm like a late 90s PC game. Psh, 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 psh. And then I run. Yay. I could do quite a lot of things with this model, actually. There's quite a lot of stuff I can do. Just putting this out there. Where the hell is Matt? You know, so
You too can rotate a VTuber in your mind. The government cannot stop you.
It's free and the government can't stop you. It's true. It's very true. You know, I can do a lot of stuff. Put yourself in the game. That's Valheim and Craftopia, and there was a mod for something else we were talking about recently, and I don't remember what it was. You can put yourself in Valheim if you have a VRM model. All right. That's so weird. What is going on here? It's like up here. Is it picking up my microphone as a hand? Is that what's going on? Weems, Carnage and I figured it out together. We were sitting up real late one night. Sometimes Carnage and I with Vignon, we will just sit there and stream to one another while we're working and be like, oh, look what I figured out. He's always pushing me to do more. You need to use the Mew character more. I haven't stopped using her. I haven't stopped using her as long as I've been able to use her. I haven't stopped. Mew is so good. Mew is so good. All right, Hands. I'm gonna ask that you continue to work correctly. It's been many years since a human came here. Who are you? I'm just an old man, but everyone calls me Elder, pointing out that I am in fact an old man. I find observational naming to be the best.
A geesh has been imposed. Use the dance moves animation.
The dance moves animation? I can't resist. A geesh is a demand from the fairy courts. I can't resist those. All right. Dance moves animation? All right. Where is it? God, there's so many animations in this list. All right. Here you go. We call this the Turkleton in this house. Because that's what it's from. It's from Scrubs. Are you appeased, Fey Courts? I am Sealy. I still have my Sealy status. I have never broken a gate. Are you happy? I Fortnited. I Fortnited. In fact, I defeated an enemy. Yeah, the Fortnite. We're playing Fortnite. Where are we dropping? Thank the bus driver. Let's go. Can you whip and Nene? Yes, but I don't know the name of the dance. I know it's in Fortnite. I know I have it. I know I did it when we were going through it. I don't know the name of the emote. I wonder, I mean, I could just find out, right? I love you all very much. That's not the correct ones. Is there one just called Whip? That would be cool. There's Whip Crack. No, that's not the right one. Okay, well, whatever. Here's one more for the road. Yeah. Alright, let's break these connections here. We're not going to use these graphs anymore.
The geesh, use the dance moves animation, has been lifted.
Thank goodness. Alright. I suppose we're back to... I'll just take my controller out. It is the dance from Scrubs, yeah.
You have one of our bracelets. Can we be of service? Oh, a 3-year-old must have given you that bracelet. I guess that means we've entered into a business partnership. Yeah, we're fairies. We do things a weird way. Paid monthly to work 3 times slower than Marie. Sure. I can't hire more than one of them? It's the eclipse. Oh, it's gone. I bet I have to be somewhere interesting at the eclipse. Yeah. Hey gang. We're having fun. We're having a good time here. I'll be honest with you. I'm really tired. Wait. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Are you seeing this little guy? Are you seeing this little dude? This little man? Wait! Look at him! Yeah! Let's go! I'm waiting for work. Why are you looking at me that way, Marie? I'm just dancing around. That's what us fairies do when we don't have work to be found. Ah, he's so cute! Hold me closer, tiny dancer. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna back to back dancer. Holy crap. Okay. Gang, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. My best friend just got discharged from the hospital. I think it's time to raid out. I wanted to go longer. I don't think I have it in me to go longer today. We're gonna save the game.
We're gonna save the game. We're gonna run down here. We're gonna save Ugemu. And then I think we're gonna find someone to raid. We're gonna see who's live. Let's quito Gameo. Let's restart this and let's do a little outro. Wait, did I close my music? Oh no, I didn't. There it is. Good. Here we go. Let's go back up here. Whew. Thank you for the clip, Carnage. And also frankly, I want to go longer, but I really should be easier on my throat while I'm healing from COVID, or my voice is never going to properly recover. So I would really like it if my voice would recover. Because it is very hard for me to do character voices right now. The muscles just aren't doing what they're supposed to. So. Bop, bop, bop. So let's see. For 3 times, I thank you for stream, Lumi. Thrice have you invoked, and thus I must accept. Thank you for coming to stream, Arbalesto. God, I missed this so much. Who have we got? Who have we got? Van Blood's there, Arlie's there, Iso's there, Cube is going, Peebs is going, Void's going, Paige is going. Oh, Paige is actually playing one of my favorite games. Hold on. Index Paige is playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Wait a minute. You have to do this dance again in like 5 minutes, Paige. Alright. We're gonna raid over to Index Paige. I love her. I think she's really charming. I think you'll have a good time with Paige. If you like me, you'll like her. With similar magic vibes. So we're gonna set the raid up. Raid. Index Paige. And what is our raid message gonna be? Maybe let's do what's a good Tiny Dancer? Let's go, Tiny Dancer raid. It's too appropriate. Alright, Tiny Dancer raid. I'm gonna put one of my Ushimi dance emotes on there. I think we're gonna do, or maybe the vibe. I think we're gonna do the vibe. Vibe is better. It's a better emote. If you don't have the emotes, that's fine, but you can unlock them with channel points. But if not, decorate it with whatever emotes you want. So gang, I am here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 2 p.m. Pacific. I am the level 1 Faun Witch, Lamina, Lissiduous, Alexandria, Moet, Choco Taco, Hydro Puncher, everything went better than expected. First try, perfect timing, Lily Hoof, and I love you very much. It has been a wonderful time coming back to stream after such a long break. And I promise you, we will get back up to speed. We will be doing longer streams again, just as soon as my body lets me. And I appreciate your patience as I get back up to speed and get healed up. So we're gonna go give Paige a good solid raid. Give Paige a lot of love, please. And I will see y'all again on Thursday. Maybe with more Marie, maybe with some Hades. Who can say? It's a wild world we live in. I love y'all very much. I'll see you next time.